All right, welcome back to the Tokyo Fresh Podcast, second episode. New mics. We don't sound like we're talking out of someone's gym sock.
Don't sound like I'm under the ocean anymore, which was...
Yeah, it was bad.
It was so good.
Worse than I thought.
Dude, I loved it.
My ears didn't love it. I don't know what happened. When I was going through the audio, it was just, there was like S's. Usually it's like you have like a pop filter on or something and it stops your plosives from being super loud. Yeah. But the S's were just so squeaky. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get them into the like low enough where I can still hear the person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So when you spend money on microphones, you don't sound like shit, turns out.
Listen, we learned lessons. Lesson 1, buying things good.
Yeah, buying things where it actually helps your podcast is probably a good investment.
Very good investment. Young Abe-san would be proud. Young Soriabo.
I mean...
Thanks, Abe.
As long as you're spending money, he doesn't give a shit.
He's happy. As long as you're paying your taxes and spending money, Abe-san is going to sleep
trust me.
well.
That motherfucker making me pay my taxes.
Listen, that motherfucker.
You don't have to talk to me about taxes. Yikes.
Oh, no, I can't even, like, I gotta finish paying my taxes. Like, I got a new job, so like I'm worried about my taxes for next year. Because I changed jobs over time, so it's like half.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
When does it start and when does it end?
There we go. Yeah, so there's a month where I like basically wasn't working. So like it's gonna be like, you were doing this for 6 months. Then for a month, you did like freelancing. And then from that time to this time, you're working at this other company.
So you have 3 different things to file with.
Pretty much, yeah. And I'm like, this fucking sucks. But luckily, I got all the files in pretty early. And then I just basically threw them all at my new company. And I was like, hi guys, love you. Here you
Figure
are.
this out.
You literally was like, can I just give you this and I can go? And my company's still under the assumption that I'm like a dumbass foreigner who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing here. So
no, you're a smart ass foreigner pretending to be a dumbass foreigner.
I'm so smart. I'm thinking like 10 moves ahead. I'm playing chess.
By the time they figure it out, it'll be too late.
It'll be too late. They would have filed my taxes for me, and now I'd have gotten away with it. But to be fair, it'd probably make more sense to file my own damn taxes and get more savings. But I'm lazy.
Yeah. Well, speaking of savings, let's. I think we can jump into the topic today. You need money to travel.
Jeez.
And when you pay lots of taxes, you ain't gonna go anywhere.
You ain't nowhere.
But so we want to talk about where's the best and worst places you've been in Japan. You travel a lot more than I do.
Yeah, I travel a ton. It's what I do. It's like
now especially.
Yeah, with the new job.
Yeah.
Best place I've been. Oh man, the best place I've been in Japan is probably Kyushu.
Yeah, where you were there recently, yeah.
I love Kyushu so much. Like, Fukuoka is really great. I think Kyushu's probably, Fukuoka's great. Kumamoto's really nice. Like, the people there are really friendly as well, and the food is so good. I ate so much while I was there. Like, Fukuoka, I think for me, Fukuoka is probably one of the best places I've been.
See, that's, I've always wanted to get over there. Like, I want to go to Kumamoto. I want to go to Fukuoka, and I've just never had the time or the opportunity to go.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not one of those person who will just go somewhere by themselves. Like I need someone to go with me. I mean, I could go by myself, but then I'm like I'm bad at traveling. I'll just say that. If I go somewhere, I'm always like, okay, if I go to like a temple or something. Let's just use that as an example. Yeah. Go to a temple. I'm like, okay, people come and they take pictures and they walk around. They take it in. Me, I'm like, go there, take a picture. I'm done. I've seen it. Gone. Bye. and like that's the way that I do it all the time. I'm just like, okay, well, I've seen it now. It's in my brain and done. Go home.
David gets off the train and like, nada. He's like, Gets on the train. I'm in Nara. That's a deer.
That's a
Flash,
deer.
Flash. He gets back on the train. It's like the same train he got off.
Yep.
It gives me so quick.
I'm just using like a telephoto lens from inside the station. Yep. Okay. There you
We're
go.
done. Next stop. Dude, that is not how you travel.
No, I know.
I think with the opposite. I travel alone
Yeah.
a lot of the time. Like, I don't like traveling with people.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I don't like people or whatever, but it's when I'm traveling, I like going somewhere, spending my own amount of time there, like sort of what's the word? Like, I'm moving at my own pace
Right.
for the entire time. Like, I think the I want to say the worst one I did, but it's also the best one I did. So when I had a bunch of money, like when I was international student stuff,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go to, I think it was Kobe for like the second time, just to check out Kobe. So I go to Kobe. I'm like, wow, Kobe is really great. Love it here. Gonna hang out. And then I was like, I have like 2 more weeks of holidays still. I don't just want to stay in Kobe. I kind of want to see what else is there.
Go other places. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, but if I was with a group, the group would be like, oh, I don't know. You gotta think about the money of the group. How much funds everyone have. Traveling in a group's harder.
See, that is also a reason why I don't like traveling in a group and why I'm like, okay, here, done, bye.
Yeah.
Because there is, without fail, there's always that one dude's like, oh, guys, I only got like 1,000 yen left, so what are we gonna do today? And I'm just like, well, you're gonna stay at the hostel, and I'm gonna fuck off. See ya.
You're gonna fuck off while I get some good stuff done.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it's always like that. Like I can't stand it. So I think on that trip I ended up going all the way down to Hiroshima. Like
Yeah.
Shinkansen bus, local trains, all
Okay,
the way down
yeah,
to
yeah.
Hiroshima. And then I took the worst night bus from Hiroshima back to Tokyo. And it is a story that is it's a whole podcast in itself. And we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll fucking get there. But yeah, I can't travel in a group. I can't do it. People are stupid. They don't really think about how much money they have a lot of the time. Even if you plan it really well,
Yeah.
what you want to see is always going to be different to what they want to see. So like,
Yes,
I've
yeah.
been, right. So I've been to Kyoto like fucking 7-8 times now. Like I've been in Kyoto so many times. Not always just to like, look at temples, but sometimes you just to like see my friends who live in Kyoto.
Be there and
Yeah,
do whatever,
yeah,
bum
exactly.
around.
A cafe opened there and I had to go and try it. So I went literally to drink coffee there. Dumb as fuck, but it was
Yeah.
amazing. Elephant Cafe. It was good. If you're in Kyoto, Elephant Cafe, fantastic cafe. But I heard a story from my friend a while ago that he went to Kyoto for the 3rd time with people, and it was their first time going to Kyoto. And then like they were sleeping in late, so they woke up and they're like, "We're gonna see all these things in Kyoto. It's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon," and it was like.
And then they get to wherever they're going, and there's 5,000 foreigners there, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh well, now I gotta wait an hour and a half
Now-
to get in the door to go see Kinkakuji or some
I
other
wanted
bullshit."
to see this thing, and the worst thing is temples in Kyoto close at like 4, 5.
Everything in this country closes at 5, so that doesn't surprise me.
Everything in Japan closes.
The
and-
only thing that you can count on not closing is the konbini.
Oh, the convenience store. 7-Eleven was open during the giant typhoon. During the last
Those
big...
people are heroes.
Those people are amazing. During the last crazy typhoon we had, that was all over the fucking news, the 7-Eleven near my house just stayed open. It was just open.
Yeah,
Like, it
the,
was...
the Lawson by my house is the exact same way.
I was like, why are you guys open? Like, when I asked, I was like, why are you guys open? They were like, oh, we're just open. You're
Well, I was already here for the 8-hour shift, and I didn't want to drown, so I just decided to stay.
My boss was like, I had a choice. I can either work tonight or I can get fired. And I kind of need this job for bread money. So I was like, fuck it. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But no, I think Kyushu is one of the best places I've been to, like down in Kyushu. It's fucking sick, dude.
So would you recommend going to like a specific place, or just like go there and find something that you're interested in?
For me, I did Nagasaki, Kumamoto, Fukuoka, Beppu, Oita. I did the whole like loop around.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they were all really cool, really nice places. I think go there with a plan of where you want to see, and then
Right.
just sort of make your way around there. That's what I did. It's not a giant island. You can do it. The transport's pretty good. And if you really, really search, don't always count on Google. There are some really like interesting ways you can travel around. Like, I wanted to go from Nagasaki to Kumamoto, and Google was like, you have to take this 3-hour train ride, and it's going to cost you 4,000 yen or something. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I kind of
Yeah.
want to go like a local where there's
Stop in between if I want to. Or...
There was like a boat I wanted to take that you could apparently take like a few times a day that went across like the not the sea. What do you even call it? It's like a giant
Straight?
Yeah, something like
The-
that.
I want to say inland sea, but Japan is an island,
It's an
so
island,
it
so-
can't be inland.
A body of water.
Yes.
That was blocking my way between Kumamoto and Nagasaki, and there was a boat that I took around sunset, and it was fantastic. And if I listened to Google Maps, we wouldn't have been able to go there. And if I listened to my retarded friends who were like, "Oh, let's go this way. It's the best way. We live here, so we know the best ways." And I was like, "Well, clearly you don't, because this other way is way better." Like, people don't think about things, obviously.
Yeah. Do you find that that's a weird thing about where if you ask a local, like, oh, what do you like about this place, and they're just kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean you don't know you live here, right?
Yeah.
You're often better served by doing your own research than
Yeah.
asking someone who lives there, because they're just like, okay, well, I've lived here. This is all normal to me. Like, I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
It's the same thing in Tokyo.
Yeah.
When someone asks me, like, oh, where do you want to go? Where should I go in Tokyo? And I'm like,
I don't know.
where the fuck ever you want.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like, especially in London, like, people go to London, they'll go, "Jordan, I'm going to London, it's your hometown. What's your recommendation for London?" And I'm like, "What, tea? I don't fucking know."
See
like,
the Queen?
Go try Meet the Queen. I don't, like, I don't know. I live in Japan, I don't really care about London. It's just, like, the place I was born and raised.
I get the same thing too. Like, oh, I'm going to Canada, and like, what should I go see? And I'm just like, do you understand how large Canada is? It's like the second largest country in the world, and you can ask me, what should I go see?
What should I
Well,
go
how
and
long
see?
do you have? Do you have 4 hours? 4 weeks?
Oh, do you have 4 months?
Yeah, because like driving from one end to the other is gonna take you like at least 2 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
So
big.
or people, oh, I'm going to Canada. Where are you going? Vancouver. I don't give a shit. I don't live there.
I don't know about Vancouver, man.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
But if you are in Vancouver, go to Kintaro Ramen. It's
Is it
fucking
good?
good. Yeah, it's fucking
Jeez,
good.
hit it up. Oh, what's the best place you've been to in Japan?
The best place that I've been, it was when I was dating my like 2 girlfriends ago.
When you start,
Not humble brag at all. No.
when you start ranking time of how many
yeah.
girlfriends?
How many
ago?
girlfriends ago was this? No.
It was 7 girlfriends ago, son. That's when.
Yeah. But her dad was a tea farmer in Shizuoka.
That's cool.
And their family lived there for like hundreds of years. So I guess originally they were born in like a small, tiny, like 10 house community up in the mountains in Shizuoka, and they still own the house. So they took me up there, and it is literally the nicest place I've ever been. They had like their old style Japanese house where it's like up on stilts, so like mukare and stuff can't get in the
Yeah.
and rats and snakes and all this other stuff. Like her uncle came by, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go walk around. And he's just like, oh, don't get bit by snakes. And I'm like, oh, okay.
What?
I'm like, all right.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of advice is this?
He's
That's
just, don't
terrifying.
get bit by snakes. Okay, well, I'll try my best, but really I can't promise you anything.
Uncle, I'm gonna go walking around. You know, son, don't get bit by snakes. Do you have any advice that can help me not get bit by snakes?
Don't walk around.
Don't get bit by snakes. Thanks. See you
Yeah.
later.
But
Great.
it was so nice because they were like the last house on the literal like paved road. It just ends at their house. And it's so nice. They just had their tea fields in front of their house. There's like a waterfall and like a stream and stuff, like literally right next to their house.
It's so nice.
Super nice. Cell phone didn't work.
Classic.
No internet. It's
Okay.
just like you're disconnected from everything, and that's kind of what I loved about it.
You like that sort of traveling into the great wilderness of Japan and sort of like
Yeah, it's because it's so. This might be from me living in Canada. Like my family used to go camping a lot, right? So going into kind of like wilderness areas like that, like it's really nice, and it's one of the reasons why I haven't been to Fuji yet is because my dad wants to come and he wants to climb Fuji. So I've been kind of putting it off until he gets here, and then we'll go probably together. But that's probably the best place I've been for sure.
That sounds so nice. I love going to like random deep countrysides, like places of Japan, and just like hanging out there.
But that's places that nobody goes, right?
I love it. Yeah, those are good places. If you want to like practice your Japanese. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man, you want to practice your Japanese and you want that shit on hard mode.
It's not even that it's on hard mode. It's like, is this still Japanese anymore?
Oh my god, it's so hard.
Like you get into like Kansai area or like Aomori Ken, and it's like, I don't even know what you're speaking anymore. Like every third word is Japanese, and then it's just like,
it's so funny.
Nope.
The worst one was my friend's grandparents. They love me, but I can't understand anything I can't understand what they're talking about, because like their Japanese is really fast and it's like really old Japanese, I want to say. So they'll be talking, I'm like, I don't understand what's going on here. I understand every other word, and then there's periods when I'm like, help, I don't. And I'm looking at my friend like screaming in turn, like, how do I respond to the things they're telling me? I don't understand what's going on.
Do you pull what I do and just go, hi, hi, mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%. Oh my gosh, I mastered that craft in international student
but
times.
that's got me into trouble before, when I go hi, and they're just like, oh, so you like blah blah blah, and I'm like,
oh no,
I didn't say that. They're like, no, but you said yes. It's like whoops.
It's like, oh, David, I heard all foreigners they love like weird lolly hentai. Are you one of those foreigners? Hi, yes.
So this
fucking wait, what did I just agree to? It's too late now. You can't take it back.
Police kick down the door.
Police kick down the door. Like the grandparents with a mask go, 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 go. Have you seen that meme? But like the police like break into the house and he just starts.
Oh, and he's got the big ass magnets on like his server things, and he's just like throwing CDs in the microwave.
The one I love is like, it's like this SWAT thing when they break into the house and they just start
smashing
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
so like they've already arrested the guy, like he's on the floor and they're just like breaking his shit.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. I think I watched it like 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why. I think I just couldn't sleep.
I don't even know what it's from.
I don't know what it's from.
I've only ever seen that GIF.
Yeah, the GIF of it. Yeah, I've only seen the GIF. I've never actually seen it with sound, like the whole video.
I mean, it has to have sound, right? Like nobody's filming a thing and then being like, I'm gonna make this into a sick GIF.
This is gonna be the greatest GIF when I'm done with this. Like, it was really, really funny. But yeah, I think of that, like when you've agreed to something weird, you just get swatted.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny, Jesus. But no, I love like really traditional countryside areas of Japan.
And I think like people who are coming here miss a lot of that because they just don't go. It's like, okay, I'm coming to Japan. Where do you go? I'm going to Tokyo. Okay.
I'm gonna go to Osaka. Oh, okay.
Which is fine. Like if you're coming to Japan, you want to go to Tokyo, fine, cool. That like you can have a lot of fun in Tokyo.
Do your thing.
If you're here for 7 days, there is a shitload to do in 7 days.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But if you're someone who's been in Tokyo like you and me for 3 years, 4 years, yeah. It's just like, okay, whatever. This is...
Yeah, it's just, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. It's just Tokyo. Like, I think what do I do in Tokyo? Apart from working and drinking and just hanging out, it's just like the place I live now. Like,
yeah. And it's, so my girlfriend moved here from Hyogo, and she's like, oh, what do you like to do in Tokyo? And I'm just like, live?
Yeah, honestly, there's not really much. I think my friend's here now, like visiting from the UK, and he is having the damn time of his life. Like, just,
and you can definitely do that.
Yeah, but he's pretty interesting. He's kind of strange. So he likes going to places and trying to, as he says, live like a local. So
Good luck with that.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
When he comes and he'll take the train like a stop later, after he needs to go to, or one stop before, and then he'll walk like a stop, stuff like that. Like he'll like walk to the station that's like further away in order to like
No Japanese people are getting off of the station beforehand.
Yeah, dude, no one does that. But
No,
let him live it. Shh, 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 shh.
Oh, I saved 110 yen and
don't tell him.
inconvenienced myself by about half an hour.
God, how about half a fucking hour? Tanaka, why are you late to work? Well, boss, I got off a stop early and I saved 100 yen. I walked and I enjoyed the view. You're fired. Fuck. Again?
You do realize we comp your transportation, right?
Yeah, my God, yeah. You do realize you have saved
What?
nothing. It's like, fuck! Again.
And you're fired.
And you're fired, Tanaka. Get out of here. He's just like, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. But Tokyo is fine if you're traveling around for a week or two. Like, you can hang out in Tokyo. But my friend was going to like different temples in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And he's only here for about a week. Jumped to Kyoto for a day, back to Tokyo. But
Kyoto for a day, huh?
was that 2 days?
I think two is like the perfect amount.
Maybe it was 2 or 3.
Because the day that you get there, you're just like, I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah. It depends what you take. He took a Shinkansen.
Ah, okay. Then you're there in like
Then you're there,
4 hours or whatever.
It's not bad. He took a Shinkansen there. Yeah, it was like 2 days. Hung out for 2 days, came back, and he was like, loved it. But then he wanted to go and see more like temple things in Tokyo.
Yeah.
But I was telling him like, if you go to like Kamakura, there's like a nice like the what's it called, the bamboo forest.
Oh yeah, I went there a year ago.
It's not bad.
It's
Like,
it's
pretty
actually
good. It's not bad
nice.
at all,
Like
honestly.
I like it quite a bit.
But in saying that, it's like far. If you're living in Tokyo, like deep Tokyo, right?
It is and it isn't. See, okay, this is where the perspective comes in.
Go for it.
When someone's like, "Oh, okay, it takes an hour by train. It's so far away." I'm like, dude, if I want to go skiing, I gotta drive 4 hours in a car to get to the mountains. You gotta do like 20 minutes on the fucking train. Like, you don't know what far is.
I get that. I think some people who lived in Tokyo for a long time
Yeah.
are really... They remind me of people from London. You're kind of spoilt.
A little bit, yeah.
You're like a little bit spoiled in the way that the travel works, in the way that you get around. So being from London, like, where I was pretty centralized in London, so everything was about half an hour, 40 minutes away. So I get on a bus or a train. I'm in central London in like half an hour. Everything's really easy to get to. So when I came to Japan, to Tokyo, same thing. Everything's about half an hour, 40 minutes, easy.
Yeah, like my house to Tokyo Station, almost 30 minutes on the dot.
On the dot, yeah. My house to like work, it's like 2 trains, but it's like half an hour to get there.
Yeah.
Easy. And trains are easy to get, like trains are easy, transport's really easy here if you understand it. Like it's not hard at all. So London's a bit different, transport's a bit harder. Transport's a bit, it's like annoying.
Yeah, I know what
It's
you
a
mean.
bit, you know what I mean? Yeah, London sucks. Like the transport's a bit broken,
Yeah.
I want to say. And it's way more expensive than Tokyo.
Oh, I think that's one thing that really surprises people. It's like, oh, I can go like 50 kilometers on like 100 yen.
100 yen, yeah.
Back home, just so my city's shit where I come from. Absolute garbage. Hot garbage,
Go on.
the entire place. We do have transit,
Yeah.
but the problem is that they built the city like instead of building up, they just built out because Canada's huge and we have the space.
What the fuck? Don't do that.
So, but the problem was that when they built the transportation,
Yeah.
they didn't account for the fact that they would have to build transportation because why would you do that? So now my city is like, 50 kilometers wide and 50 kilometers tall, but the only train system runs north to south. So if you need to go from the west end to the east end of the city, boy, you just fucked. You're done. And it sucks. And not only that, if I want to ride from the start of the train to the last stop, it's like $8. If I want to ride from the start of the train to the first stop, it's $8. Yeah, they just charge a flat fee.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's
My head hurts. Kind of.
it's fucking stupid. I mean, granted, okay, you're paying $8 for a ticket that has like a time on it.
Yeah.
So if you get on at one station, ride to the other one, go do some bullshit, come back, you can get on the train. The police aren't gonna be like, "Oh, hey, you're a minute late on this train ticket. We're gonna, give you a $500 fine." And it's a $500. Yeah.
$500 fine?
Yes, it's
Jeez.
high. It's absolutely insane. So it becomes this like really ridiculous thing. It's like, well, I better have a fucking ticket if I ride that train, or I just drive my car because everyone has a car, and why would you take the train? But like going from that to here is like, oh man, this is like I was eating ramen noodles and then today's I'm eating caviar.
Yeah,
right?
it's so different,
completely different.
I think one of the things I really like is so in London, if you're in London,
Yeah.
to be fair, the transport not that bad. The minute you leave London, or even say that the minute you're trying to get from London to somewhere else, prepare your bank balance for a beating. Prepare for the worst beating of your life. You can take a bus.
Yeah.
So I used to go to the University of Kent in Canterbury. So from London to Canterbury, you take a bus. It'll take maybe 2 or 3 hours, and if you book early, £5, 1,000 yen.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. It takes a hell of a lot of time.
Both ways, round trip.
Oh no, you can get
one
you can get like one was like £5. You can get a round trip for like 10 or 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes 7 if you book early enough. Like it's not bad. But train will take you about an hour and a half. The train will cost you like £30 or £40 one way.
Holy shit.
One
30
way.
40 pounds?
Yeah. Like one way sometimes. That was when it was really bad. Like it was insane.
Who would be using that? Like I don't see a situation where that would be beneficial.
Dude.
Just by the amount that you would save just by buying a car and driving would be
Exponential.
yeah.
It's insane. So the bus is always full of students, like going to and from London, like on weekends or holidays or whatever. And the trains be full of like the richer kids. I think it must be my second or third year they changed it. So they introduced like new student deals and easier ways for students to book the trains, and they lowered like the train prices a bit, but it's still expensive. It was still like £25 sometimes. Sometimes you can find tickets for £10 and you're like, oh my god, what this is the greatest saving of my life. I don't have to ride the bus for 7 hours. Because sometimes, like, the worst time was I was on a bus for like 4 hours because of crazy traffic.
Yeah.
And I go off the bus and I wanted to kill myself. I was like, that was the worst bus journey of my
Dude,
entire life.
I hate riding the bus. So like that kind of a trip, I'd just be done. I'd be like, no, I've got to where I've been, but day's over.
The worst. And the worst thing is, like, once you get to London, you're not like in a centralized location.
You're on the edge.
You're in like Victoria bus station. Victoria's like all at the other end of the what's my line again? What's the blue line in London? How have I forgot this fucking line? What Victoria line? Thank you. I'm such a dickhead. It's like the other end of the Victoria line. I was like, what's it called? The London line, the Tottenham line. What do you call this line? It's like, oh, the fucking Victoria line. So yeah, it's like all at the other end of the line. So you then have to ride the train all the way back home wherever you live. Like it's far. Like it's fucking far. Like I hate it. Then coming to Tokyo, I was like, oh wait, Shinkansens are a thing. It's dumb expensive, but it's a thing. Hold on, I can go from Tokyo to a different fucking prefecture on local trains.
Yeah, for like $100.
For like $100. It's dumb. I can go from where I am now to Utsunomiya, and I will pay maybe $10 on the trains.
Yeah.
I can go from here to Saitama, back down to Kanagawa, pop down to Chiba, and it will cost me pennies.
Okay, coming from my house to here, $5.
$5.
About $5. But I rode the train for almost 2 hours, like an hour and a half, like a little bit. Mostly because I had to switch trains and wait and do all this other bullshit. But I mean, $5.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So there was a time I was meeting my friend. She lives in Ikebukuro. So I'm like, yo, come meet in like, I don't know, Shinjuku or Shibuya, we'll hang out there. She's like, yeah, sure. I guess it's pretty close. It's Ikebukuro to like Shibuya. It's like 2-3 stops.
Yeah, it's not that many.
It's very close. She's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. As she comes in, I'm like, I'll meet you there. I'll probably take like 20 minutes. She's like, 20 minutes? You live so far away from Shibuya. And I was like, huh? I live far away from Shibuya? 20 minutes is far away from Shibuya? He's like, yeah, it's so far. And I was like, you...
Do you live in like Tachikawa or something?
Do you know what I'm saying? I was like, what's wrong with you? Like, what? It's not that far, dude. It's like 20 minutes. But I don't know. I think they're so used to things being like way faster, way quicker, way more convenient that they kind of like, if a friend is too far away, sometimes they just won't meet that friend.
Yeah.
Or they'll try to
They're
find
just like,
that. Yeah. Or they'll try to find that super centralized location that they both can sort of travel the least amount of time.
Right. Yeah. Well, and that's become my lot in life recently. It's like,
God.
how do I meet people? Well, I live in a weird part of Tokyo. And I have to go somewhere kind of centralized. So I end up in Shibuya a lot.
Oh, me too. All the time.
And I'm just like, ugh, I hate it.
I hate Shibuya.
Shibuya sucks.
Shibuya sucks. Shibuya is one of the worst places in Tokyo.
Anyone coming to Tokyo that tells you, hey, you should go to Shibuya, punch that person in the mouth.
Punch them. You're allowed to. You're legally allowed to punch them in the mouth. And if they've lived here longer than 2 years, you can punch them in the mouth twice. It's just a rule. It's a rule that Abe made. It's an Abe law. You can check.
No, it's my fucking law. I'll go punch you right now.
I'll punch you right now, dude. Oh my god.
Like, Shibuya's fine. Go once for like an hour, then fuck off. Because you're already adding to the absolute shit show that is Shibuya every time I go there. And I want to die.
It's the worst.
I want to like go into the fucking scramble, lay on the pavement, and just have cars from every direction run me over.
Take me now, car goddess cars.
But I'll probably get trampled by tourists taking pictures in the
yeah.
scramble quicker than I will by the fucking cars.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, when my best friend came, that was fantastic. Because like, he wanted to go and see like Japan. He wanted to go check out like, Tokyo things.
Yeah.
So I hate when my friends come to visit me in Japan, that's a weird thing to say. I hate when my friends come to visit me in Japan, but hear me out.
Fuck my friends paying like thousands of dollars to come see me.
Fuck you paying to come see. Hear me out. Hear me out. So I hate being the tour guide, and that's the thing. I can't stand being the tour guide in Tokyo because when it comes down to it, everyone wants to see the same things. They want to see Yokohama Shrine, Shibuya Crossing, something in Shinjuku.
The stupid fucking street in Harajuku.
Oh, fuck. I fucking hate Harajuku. The damn street. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's all they want to see. Maybe.
Asakusa, maybe.
Asakusa, Akihabara. That's it.
I rolled my eyes at Akihabara, but I'm there.
So hard.
I'm there occasionally.
You're there, okay. But that's what I want to see, basically. And for me, out of all these things, the thing I hate the most is Shibuya Scramble Crossing.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's right in front of the station.
Yeah.
So every damn person exiting that station just congregates in that like 10 meters of pavement.
Yeah.
And it's just an absolute fucking shit show because it's like 1,000 people all going a different direction, and some people are fucking sitting there with signs being like, I'm doing a YouTube channel, or hug me, or like shit like that. And I'm just like, this ain't Times Square where it's like giant. Get the fuck out of the way.
The funniest one. So my best friend, when he came here, I was like, do you want to go see Shibuya Crossing? He was like, no. Why would I want to see the crossing? And I was like, I don't know. Tourists like seeing the crossing. He was like, it's just a crossing, right? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like the one we have in Oxford Street in London. I'm like, yeah. Exactly the same. He's like, is there anything? I was like, it's just Japan. He's like,
there's a dog statue.
Yeah, I was like, there's a statue of a dog. Do you want to go see that? And he's like, not really. I was like, do you want to go to a really cool izakaya and drink there? He's like, yeah. I was like, this is why I love you.
Yep.
This is why I fucking love you. Oh, that same day when we were in the Scramble Crossing, there was that YouTuber, the Japanese YouTuber. Do you remember? I think we were there together. There was like a Japanese YouTuber there. He was meant to be famous, and everyone was like, yeah, it's Japanese YouTuber Chan. And I was like, who the fuck's this man? Is he famous? So we asked one of the girls that were like, yo, child, who is this man? And she's like, oh, he's a famous YouTuber. I was like, who is this? This is
who gives a shit?
Who is this man? I don't know who he is. She's like, oh, he does these things. And I'm like, I don't know who this person is. And like, afterwards I looked him up and I was like, I have never seen this man's face before in my whole life.
I mean, like, if you showed me the picture, I'd probably be like, oh, this guy. But like,
I forgot his name. That's how bad it is. I've erased him from my mind.
Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, most of those people are kind of like
forgettable.
Not forgettable, but just like to English speakers, you're just completely irrelevant. Like no one gives a shit.
Yeah, I explained that to my students. Like,
yeah, I mean, my students ask me, "Do you know this guy?" And I'm like,
no.
Who is this? I'll look him up on YouTube. He has like, sub 1 million subscribers, like 1 million subscribers, right? And I'm just like, who's Okay,
Yeah.
great. Like, why would I know about this dude who is in Japan doing Japanese things about shit I don't care about when you have, like, English-speaking YouTubers who have, like, 30 million,
Yeah.
300 million, right?
Doing like better stuff. I wouldn't say better, but more.
Definitely not better.
Oh,
More often.
yeah, definitely
And-
not better.
More interesting is subjective, but yeah.
There's a really good way I got some of my 6th grade kids from elementary school to like study English. Like we had this day talking about. So the lesson was, what do you want to be when you're older? And you go for
How many kids said YouTube?
like half the fucking class said YouTuber. It was
Well, I
really,
got news for you kids.
it was so annoying. Like, so we did all these jobs. We spent like 2 weeks going through like different jobs, playing games about jobs.
Yeah.
Policeman, firefighter, ambulance worker, rescue, whatever. And then I get all these worksheets back. And because they basically was like, oh, Jordan Sensei, can we say, do we have to use the jobs we learned? Can we use any jobs? I mean, you can use any jobs. Of course you can use any jobs. Like, why am I going to stifle these kids' creativity? Like, let them be what they want to be. Go for it, dude. You want to be an inventor? Be an inventor. You want to be, I don't know, a pilot? You be a pilot. So what do you guys want to be? He's like, oh, YouTuber. I was like, oh, fuck's sake. I was like, shit. Alright, fine, go for it. Yeah, yatta. So we're like writing in English YouTuber, and I'm like, at least they're writing in English. At least they're practicing their English. Like, god damn it.
Even though YouTubers like made up English in the past like decade or two, not decades, older than that, but
Yeah, it's some bullshit. But so a lot of them were like, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber. So the next lesson, I was like, okay, someone used to tell these kids in a very not mean way,
So
but
don't crush their dreams.
No, I had to try to steer them to like wanting to study more, because they went from YouTube, and there's a very small selection of the class that was like, I don't need to study English. I don't need to study X, Y, and Z because I'm going to be a YouTuber. And YouTubers apparently don't need to study business or media,
or speaking or technology. Yeah, like, because, yeah, I I think that's partially because they're kids, right?
Yeah.
But they're just like, oh, well, I just stick a camera up and act like the funny man and 10 million views. Done.
I just act stupider than sponsorships out of my butt. Easy. That's how things work in the world.
But seriously, if you want to sponsor the show, that'd be great.
Oh my god. So if you have a coffee company and you want to sponsor this show, please. I drink a lot of caffeine and I would very much like that sponsorship.
Yeah.
But so we had this really good lesson where I basically compared the biggest Japanese YouTubers to the biggest English-speaking YouTubers in the world. And
it's not even a contest.
It's not even a contest. And like, so PewDiePie obviously came up, and they all knew his face. A bunch knew his face, but they didn't really know
what he was or
yeah.
Who, yeah.
So I basically made it seem like, I was like, listen guys, the Japanese YouTubers, the biggest Japanese YouTubers, this person who only speaks Japanese.
Yeah.
And they only have this amount of subscribers.
Yeah.
However, look at these YouTubers who speak half Japanese and half English, and they go, wow, they speak. Look at the foreign YouTubers who speak English, and they go, wow, that's amazing. And I was like, what have you learned? Speaking English, learning things that can improve.
Well, I mean, in the
channel.
case of Felix, his mother language is not English.
No, it's
So like that is a perfect example of like, here's the dude who has the most subscribers on YouTube. Clearly was not born speaking English.
No.
He had to learn somewhere.
yeah.
And he's like the top of the top. He is the top.
He is the top. Like, it's
So
insane.
what when you go, oh, I don't need English, you just look like an idiot.
And I explained this to these kids in the nicest way I could, and I think most of them were like, yeah, good point. But then some were like, oh, it's okay, I only need like that amount of subscribers that Japanese YouTuber has. And I'm like, fucking dream big, guys, come on. Jesus Christ.
There's Japanese YouTube and other YouTube is so radically different.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't know enough about the Japanese side to talk about it.
I only know, do you know PDR?
Yes.
I love PDR.
I love PDR, yes, I do.
So good. I have this shirt.
Oh, really?
I have his
Which, the Chuni...
Do you know PDR sucks?
Oh,
It's so good.
not the Chunibyo one?
No, not the Chunibyo one. I got the PDR socks
Chunibyo
one.
is... when I saw that shit, I laughed. I thought that was pretty funny.
I kind of wanted like the PDR socks one's all black and has the red.
Yeah.
I'd like the one also. I got that one. It's pretty good. But all my Japanese YouTube knowledge comes from
him?
Yeah.
How many Japanese YouTubers have been arrested this year?
Yeah. Oh man, it's like 6 or
8.
8.
8.
8. Flipping
I
hell.
think I watched a video of his last week, and it was 8.
8 Japanese
something like that.
YouTubers.
8. It's like that's to me that's crazy because like you have people who are on YouTube in like North America or the UK or wherever they are.
Yeah.
Those people don't get arrested.
No.
So the fact that there is 8 Japanese YouTubers in this year alone that have been arrested, it's like, wow, what are you guys doing that you're...
I think if you said like, if you started the conversation as, oh, do you know like 8 Japanese YouTubers got arrested? Your mind goes, was it like a drug bust? Was it all at the same time? Does he mean like in general?
Yeah,
and then you
or
go,
were they part of a group?
yeah, was it like a group, like a, what do you call it? The,
Oh,
fucking yeah.
Oom.
Was it like a thing? And then you go, no, it's this year. And they go, oh shit. Fucking,
Yeah.
That's insane. But yeah, that's a lot of it. It's
8,
insane.
8, yeah.
But yeah, all my Japanese YouTuber knowledge basically comes from my boy PDR.
Same,
Sam.
yep.
Thanks, PDR, keeping me up to date.
Yeah.
With the YouTube drama. Oh my god, we're completely off topic. Hold on. Where's the worst place?
Shibuya.
Fuck it.
No.
Oh my god. Wait, where's the...
Pitch that ball real low and
Don't even need it. Where is the worst place you've been to
the
in
worst
Japan?
place I've been.
I mean, worst doesn't have to mean like you hated it, but it means like someone that you didn't enjoy as much or someone that was really overhyped, and then you went there and you were like, oh, this is...
Okay, for me, I think this is pretty easy.
Go
And
on.
that answer is Kyoto.
No way, Kyoto.
So,
dude.
I went to Kyoto. I love Kyoto. But my issue mostly is that they do a lot of like talking up like, oh, go to this temple and this temple and this one and this one and this one and this one. But by the time you hit to the third temple, you're like, yo, wasn't I just here? Like, I've seen this. It's the exact same. And like, that's a religion thing because you would build all the temples the same way.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But like, I don't need to see like 8 of them. I would
Yeah.
say like, okay, go to like Kinkakuji, Kiyomizu, and then like 1 or 2 other ones.
I always say this one. Is it Sanju Gendomai or something like that?
Yeah.
The one with all the statues inside of it.
Yeah.
The 1,000 statue one is really
What's
good.
the other one? Sensoji is here. Sensoji's in Tokyo. The one that's on the Juan coin.
Oh, fuck, what's that one? We'll find a coin. We'll check it out.
Yeah, I can't
But
remember.
yeah, guys, go to the Juen Coin Temple. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Great temple.
that one's nice. But like, other than that, I'm just like, okay, great, like, cool. Like, I felt bored, and I think this is part of the problem. When I went, I was in high school.
Ooh.
So I was kind of being like guided around by my cousin who was living here at the time. I think I would enjoy it more if I went back now as much more of an adult and I can kind of do my own thing. But back then it's like, okay, well, go to this temple and this one, then go home.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just
I think my only describe about Kyoto is what did I hate about Kyoto? I think I went to, so you have the Golden Temple and the Silver Temple.
Yep.
So I went to the Silver Temple first, Ginkakuji, and I loved Ginkakuji. I was like, this temple's amazing. There was like the sand sculptures. There was the like the beautiful koi pond. Like the temple's really nicely set out.
Yeah.
It's got an interesting history. So like I was going around and like, oh, you know, this temple was meant to be covered in silver, but they ran out of money or time or something, and they couldn't do it. But the grounds are amazing. Oh, I love that temple. It's beautiful. So that temple blew me away. I was like, this temple is fantastic.
I know where this is going.
Oh, yes. Everyone hyped up the young Golden Temple. You gotta go see the Golden Temple. It's amazing. You ain't been yet? Oh my god, it's the best temple in Kyoto. Fucking go to the Golden Temple. I'm like, yeah, it's a Golden Temple. Cool.
Well, because you can't get anywhere near it.
You can't get nowhere near it. You can't touch it. You can't lick the gold. You just gotta stare at it. There's like a lake.
Literally, if someone like slid you the postcard
Yeah.
from Kyoto that says I went to Kinkakuji and slid you that postcard and like a nice one where they took like the picture in wintertime when
Ooh.
tourists can't go there,
Yeah.
and it's like covered in snow. that is a better experience than paying the money to go to Ginkakuji.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh. If someone slipped me a postcard and it was like, yo, check out the snow-covered golden temple, I bet that's sick. Nah, don't go see the real fucking thing.
Yeah.
Hang that shit on my wall. Like, yo,
Go
Jordan,
to Ginkakuji instead.
go to Ginkakuji instead. Yo, Jordan, you take that photo? Nah, man, I ain't got time for that. But check out these photos of Ginkakuji. This is lit. They're like, you're right, Jordan. You're a smart man. I'm like, fucking... I assume that's how the exchange would go in my mind. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how it would go. But this temple suck. Like, it was underwhelming.
Yeah, for me that's the biggest one where I'm just like, it was fine, but by the time like I hit like the fifth temple, I'm just like, I'm so done with Kyoto.
Yeah.
I'm so done. And I think the problem is that there's, for me now, there's probably more interesting things in Kyoto that I just didn't know about that I know about now that I could go to and be like, okay, well, this is way more interesting.
Well, that's Kyoto, though. Like, I think the Kyoto base level is like the big temples, all the famous ones, the ones everyone sort of knows about and talks about.
Yeah.
And then you have like the weird, what's the one? There's like a weird bamboo forest secret path thing that foreigners don't know about, and there's all like stuff.
I
like
literally saw a picture of it on fucking Reddit this morning.
Oh, you're fucked then.
So somebody knows about it,
we're fucked
and now 50 billion people know about it. So
I hate that.
there you go.
There was like all these like really good places I went to. So when I was in Kyushu, like my favorite place, fantastic place. So when I was there, I took tons of photos, but a lot of them I didn't upload because there were places I went to and like the locals were like, oh, like foreigners just don't come here. Foreigners just don't take the tiny 1-carriage local train 2 hours just to left for 2 hours. You go see all the fucking amazing fields and such to ride a boat to get to Nagasaki. And the woman was like, yeah, foreigners don't come here. And I was like, yeah, I can tell. I'm the only foreigner in like 200 miles. Like, there's no one around here.
And you're probably the only foreigner who's been there in
Lord
years.
knows how long. Yeah. I went to like a little cafe there. Fantastic little cafe. I'm drinking coffee there. And she's like, oh, wow, dude, like, how did you find out about this cafe specifically? And I was like, oh, no. I'm just taking a train to the dock to ride a boat. This cafe was here. So I just came here. And she was like, foreigners don't ride the boat. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, I'm not allowed to ride the boat. She's like, no. They just don't come this way. And to my point, so I took tons of photos and uploaded none of them. Because I was kind of like, don't really want to upload all these photos. Like,
is that like just like a real bad mentality of foreigners who have been here for a long time where they're like, I really like this place. I'm going to tell nobody about it because I don't want other people to come here.
Yes. I yeah.
Is it bad though? Like, is that like a bad thing where it's, I feel like it's a very weird kind of like, no, it's my Japan.
Oh,
no one else can come.
Yeah. It's like weird gatekeeping.
Yeah,
shit.
weird gatekeeping. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I am definitely guilty of that sometimes. Like doing like weird gatekeeping shit, to, like random like cafes. I think I do it with cafes more than anything else.
Yeah.
But I think that's more because I study in cafes, and there was a cafe I really fucking liked. It's probably my problem. It's probably my thing. But there's a cafe I really fucking liked. I always go to study, and then some YouTuber made a video about like this nice cafe, and I was like, I know this cafe. I love this cafe. I was like, great. They're gonna get more customers. They get more business. This is gonna be fantastic.
And they did.
And they fucking did. And it was awful. I went back to study there one day, and it was just like I could get a seat, but it was like so loud suddenly, like there was constant foot traffic, like it was so busy, and I was like, I can't study here anymore. There's too much going on.
Yeah.
And it's great for the cafe, don't get me wrong, like I'm glad they're making more money. I guess it's what they want, but
at the same time, it's like now I can't enjoy the thing I enjoyed.
Yeah, exactly. So when I find like there's a cafe near my house now and it's fucking amazing, but I don't want to tell anyone about it because I go there to study, and I don't want people to be like, wow, this coffee's great, I'm gonna go there as well and like study. I'm like, no, because you don't want to study, you just want to clout chase or like
be a dickhead.
Yeah, be a dickhead basically.
I went to so and so's cafe they talked about.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And like that is such a, I hate that when someone put, I went to this cafe, and it's like only because someone else talked about it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you are a dickhead.
You are actually fucking retarded. Stop it. I think there's a lot of weird gatekeeping shit that people who live in Tokyo for a long time do.
Oh, if you ever, I don't even want to mention the name because it's
I know what you're talking about already.
yeah.
This is a Reddit thing.
Yes.
Continue.
Yeah. So obviously you've seen it,
Yeah.
but like, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
And I understand that it's satire, but there's sometimes where I'm reading
Certain pages on
certain
Reddit.
pages on Reddit,
Yeah.
and it's literally just like into Poe's law where I cannot tell what is satire and what is like legitimate complaints about things anymore. And it's so weird because some of the stuff I'm just like, yeah, that guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And then other times I'm like, you're being a real petty nitpicky asshole.
Yeah. Like a lot of the time I'll be on the Reddit, like scrolling through, seeing what's up. And some things are funny. Like it would be like people like complaining about these other stupid people making stupid comments about Japan or like whatever. And I'm like, this is grand. I like all this stuff. It's really funny. But it's something I'll like laugh at. I'll be like, that's funny that they didn't know that. And then I'm done.
You stupid idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm done. Like kind
Yeah,
of
I don't need to make a commentary on it.
Yeah, I don't need to comment. I don't need to like. I think there was one thing about it must have been about like the way someone needs to eat sushi or like the way I forgot. It was like, is it rude to like dip it in soy? Or I forgot the exact thing, but
The answer is no one gives a shit.
yeah, the answer is no one fucking cares. Like that is the answer, and like it trickled off into this whole thing about like 'cause I was going through the comments. It was fucking hilarious. It was like, well, you know, if you go to a really high class place and you dip it in soy, they'll kick you out. And I was like, no, they fucking won't because you're paying. No, you do whatever you want. I could wrap my sushi in an extra layer of fucking Beni Shoga, like, and no one would fucking stop me. I could wrap that shit up in ginger and shove it up my nose, and they'll be like, excellent, sir, good choice then. I'm like, you fucking know it was, because I'm paying my 100 yen.
Sushi guys just buying the thing.
I will whip out a knife and fork in this sushi joint, and I will start dissecting my sushi like a steak, and no one will kick me out. No, they'll look at me weird.
Yeah, they'll be like, stupid idiot.
They'll be like, that's not how you eat sushi. And I'll be like, shut up, stop gatekeeping. Like, but in the comments, there were tons of gatekeeping. It was really, really peculiar. But I'm not that bad. And so I'm always like, ooh, at least I'm not that bad, which is always good.
So let's get to jump off my Shibuya combo. What is your place that you've been that's just like, you're just like, this, not that you hate, obviously, but
Osaka. I can hear the boos. Everyone's booing. I'm sorry.
I'm booing you.
Fuck off. I hate Osaka. I don't hate Osaka. Osaka is boring. It's
really
so boring for me. I don't know why. Like, everything that people tell me is great about Osaka, I go there and I'm like, this is boring as fuck. And the first time I went there, years ago, I went there for like a week. And I was like, this is way too much time in Osaka. Like,
well, that's way too much time in most Japanese
cities.
In
most Japanese cities, to be fair, yeah. But I was like, this is so much time in Osaka. Like, what do I do? The castle's boring. It's just a rebuild of like the castle got destroyed. I've never been inside of it because you can't take photos inside. So I'm like, well, why am I going inside? It's not the original castle. Yeah. It's just a museum. So don't care. Fuck it. Take photos outside. There's like a massive elevator that ruins like the entire like aesthetic of the castle. So you can only take it from like, you can only photograph from like a certain side. Otherwise you get the weird elevator, which
right.
I mean, grand, everyone can access the castle, but at the same time, fuck me, you could have made a ramp. You could have made a fucking ramp. I swear to God.
That's what they did in Odawara. Odawara has a giant-ass concrete ramp.
Giant-ass concrete ramp in Odawara, and the castle looks fantastic. It's fine. Like, do that. Osaka's boring. Like, what do I do there? Eat? I can eat anywhere. I can eat literally anywhere. Like, Osaka has great food. Everywhere has great food. It's Japan.
Yep.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Have you eaten okonomiyaki in Osaka? Can you fuck off? Of course I have. Yeah, it took me 20 minutes. It took me all of 20 minutes to eat it. And then I was like, now what? Now what do I do? Yeah. Do I wait to shit it out, then do it all over again? This isn't an amusement park. This is boring. I'm so fucking bored, David. You don't understand.
Yeah. It's weird. I feel like Osaka is the place that if you live in Japan, like, that's where you want to live. You want to live in Osaka. Ugh. But Tokyo is like, Tokyo's like the place that does its song and dance, right? Like it's
Yeah.
like, oh, everything's entertaining. Osaka's really very low key and chill, and it's not like you need to come to Osaka because we have this cool thing, right? It's just Osaka is Osaka.
Yeah.
And that's it. And Tokyo is very much like we're a tourist destination type.
Yeah,
feeling.
I get that. Tokyo is more of a song and dance. I feel like Osaka doesn't put itself out there. It doesn't
Yeah.
show all its cards straight away. You have to
Right.
really dig for things to find it, which is grand. It's fine. But I dug and I was like, I'm not really into Osaka. I mean, I'm not opposed to going there. Like I've been there like plenty of times, but
Yeah.
I'm like, meh. It's
I think if you live here, you should go at least once.
yeah, definitely.
But I mean, I could say that about every city in Japan.
Every
You should
city in
probably
Japan.
go at least once.
Except for there has to be one you should not go to even once. I'll think about it. There's got to be one city. Saitama? Maybe.
Saitama's just houses,
Saitama is just houses.
and they have a
And Kaogoe? That's Saitama.
Kawagoe.
It's like the old style city.
Oh, well, yeah, old Edo period
Yeah.
style city. Yeah.
Have you been there?
No, but I've seen it. I've wanted to go, but
I went there once.
yeah.
The only thing I liked about the city, apart from like the layout of the houses, was there was a cafe there called Lightning Cafe, and they made this like rare matcha cake and like a rare hojicha cake, like roasted green tea cake. Delicious, absolutely delicious. And then apart from that, I've had no other reason to go again, and that was like 6 years ago. I was like, I'm gonna go here again, and I never went again.
Yeah. That's definitely happened to me too. Like I've been in Japan like at multiple different stages in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I should go back to this place. And it's like 10 years on and I'm still haven't gone back. And I'm just
I'm
like,
like-
all right, well, that's not going to happen.
Guess I'm gonna die. Guess I'm never gonna go back.
Yeah.
But no, I don't like Osaka. It's not really. I don't know. It's not for me. I feel like Tokyo's more my speed. But then Tokyo feels like London to me. That's probably why.
Yeah, Tokyo. It's probably why I hate Shibuya so much.
Yeah.
Because Shibuya is exactly that place in Tokyo that's doing that song and dance. And I'm just like, I think that's why lots of foreign people are attracted to going to some place like Shibuya, because it's like they're hit by it all at once, but we've been here long enough that you see past the bullshit and you're just
Yeah.
like, Shibuya fucking sucks. I don't like it.
Yeah. What is? I think for a long time I kept going to. Go on.
No, I was gonna say, to be fair, favorite bar is in Shibuya. So
Is that the really cheap 300
Yeah.
yen bar?
Yeah.
I love that bar. There is a really good, very cheap 300 yen.
it was 200. Yeah.
Forgive me. Forget 200 yen bar in Shibuya, and it is amazing. Like every drink is 200 yen. They always have weird seas. We have to go again because they're gonna have Christmas cocktails soon.
Oh shit, yeah.
And I have to drink all of them. I have to do it.
Last time I went there,
Yeah.
our boy was working there,
Oh,
and he's like, "Hey,"
what the fuck?
because I've been there probably like since the last time we went there.
Yeah.
I've been there probably 2 or 3 more times.
Oh my god, my boy.
Yeah.
There is okay, guys. There was a guy working there at this bar, and when me and David first found this bar, we go in it, and this guy's really chill, and then I very easily convinced him to play 21 Savage the entire night, and like the conversation went like this: "Hey, can I change the music?" He goes, "Yeah, but English only." I go, "Can you play 21 Savage the entire night?" And he goes, "Yeah, I don't care." And we became best friends. The whole night, it was just like trap music about like, if you ever heard 21 Savage, robbing people, selling drugs, and that kind of thing. It was fucking good. It was a good night.
Yeah.
And then I've not seen him since then, and I'm very upset.
He's been there 2 of the 3 times that I've went.
God damn it! I want to meet this guy again. He was really cool.
So I feel like he works on Friday nights.
It's a Friday night. We're gonna have to go on a Friday night.
Yeah.
To grab this guy again.
I'll watch the manager guy. I'll be there again. Who's the absolute killjoy.
Oh my god, the manager sucks. The manager sucks so much. We went again, and there's women working, and I go to the girl, "Yo, can you change the music? Can you put on like, I don't know, I think it was Post Malone or something. Put on Post Malone." And she goes, "Yeah, sure." "Oh, wait." And I was like, "Oh no." And she goes, "Oh, I gotta go quickly check with the manager." And the manager's like, "Oh, we can't do that."
No.
And I was like, this woman clearly just said to me, "Yes, she'll do it." And then she remembered the manager was working, and she was like, "Oh, actually, no, we
She's
can't."
like,
She's like, "Oh, actually, no, we can't." So it's like, clearly, this is a place that when the manager isn't there, it's fucking good.
yeah, it's a good time.
If the
Everyone's having a
manager's
good
not
time.
there, everyone is having a fucking good time. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe you don't like Osaka. Maybe I like the style of Osaka more than I actually like Osaka.
What do you mean the style?
Osaka's just fucking dirty.
Yeah.
In a way that like Shibuya is fucking dirty and I hate it.
Yeah.
But Osaka's dirty in a way that I'm like, oh, this place has character.
Ooh, this place has character.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like Osaka's like what I imagine like fucking Ridley Scott was like, oh, I need to make Blade Runner, and then he just like saw a picture of Osaka and he's like, that's it.
This is what I need.
That's it. And that maybe that's why I like Osaka a little bit more than you do. I don't think it's great. But it has a certain like
character
to it that I do like.
Man, I don't know. I think every time I've gone to Osaka, I've had like an okay time at best. It's always just been okay. Yeah. It's never been great. It's never been fun. It's just been okay. Yeah. Like, how's Osaka? It was okay.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was fine. Went for a wedding. The wedding was great. Amazing wedding. Osaka? Okay.
Yeah.
Every time.
Have you ever been to like Nagoya or like Nagano?
I lived in Nagoya for like
a
month. Nagoya is Nagoya is so boring. My teacher described Nagoya as the Birmingham of Japan. Birmingham is like up north, like an old like industrial region of the UK. Trash city. I shouldn't say trash, but it's like boring.
Yeah.
Wow, Nagoya. Have you been Nagoya?
No, I haven't been, and usually I don't ever want to go to a place like that.
Yeah.
But it's. I heard that like since the like 80s 90s, all the yakuza that used to live in Tokyo just moved out and went to Nagoya.
Yep. It's true. They're all in Nagoya now.
Yeah.
Nagoya is a weird place. Like, there's not really anything to do. Like, there's nothing to do. There's a castle, if my memory serves, which is pretty interesting. And then apart from that, I don't know what I did for the month. Like, it just... Oh, there's one thing in Nagoya that is the greatest thing in Japan, though. They do one thing better than anywhere else. And that's Oden.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yep. Oh, well, that's their thing, right?
That's their fucking thing. They make miso. It's like unagi, Oden, miso.
Yeah.
And they make... Not all together in one bowl, by the way. But they make this oden with like miso dashi, and it's so good. Because I hate oden. It tastes I hate it. I don't like oden. But miso dashi oden is so good.
I don't like oden either.
Sucks.
Actually, oden is okay. I'll eat it. But there is never a situation where I go, what do I want for dinner? Oh yeah, oden. No, that never happens.
Never happens. It's
0% of the time.
It's not gonna happen. Like ever. I hate it. Like I hate winter comes. Like so I have. Do you know when winter starts? Like all the comedies start studying like
when Oden shows up, the winter has begun.
The winter has fucking begun. And then like Japanese people go into like a comedy. They'll see the Oden, and they're like, Oden. Fuda, yatta, Oden, like, oh yeah, Oden's here. Ooh, that means winter comes. Yay, Oden. I go to the comedy and I see Oden and I'm like, oh fuck, Oden. Now the store's gonna smell like Oden.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know, Oden's there, but like, I don't even know where are you eating that? Like, you buying Oden, you taking it home? Are you eating it while you walk? And if you're eating it while you walk, Japanese people think you're a fucking asshole, so clearly you're not doing that.
I know what to do. I saw a guy and he has perfected how to eat Oden. He went into the store, he was ahead of me.
Yeah.
So we went to the store basically at the same time. But while I had no idea what I wanted, this man was on a fucking mission. He went from the door to Oden, like bam bam. I was like, wow.
There's other people in line at the footprints at the thing. He's like, I don't give a shit.
Fucking shoved woman out the way, like punched a baby in the face. He was like, I need to check what Oden I have before I do anything else today. And he did. And he fucking checked that Oden, boy. And he gets his Oden.
Yeah.
And he's out of the store. And I'm like, man, that guy was in and fucking out of here. He must be in a rush to do whatever he needs to do.
Yeah.
I finish my shopping for milk or whatever. I leave the store. My man is sitting down on the floor.
It's popping a squat.
No, not even squatting.
Oh wait, like full ass, like sitting his full ass on the
He is
ground.
sitting on the floor, and he's just going to town on this Oden. He is on the floor.
He's not even pulling the Yankee squat.
He ain't even Yankee squatting. He's just on the floor going to town on this Oden. Like, I was amazed. I was like, wow, he does not care. Like, he's like, I know what I need in my body right now, and it's this fucking Oden. Like, I kind of respected him. I think that's a power play.
Yeah.
That's a fucking power play.
Yeah, yeah. Like maybe it's just me. I don't like buying soup like that. If I'm gonna have soup, I want it to be in my house so I can just like relax and chill out with my fucking soup. I don't want to be like, buy my soup, go outside a Combini. It's fucking cold outside like today and raining and fucking shitty. And I'm just here, love my fish cakes.
I wanna see, like, I saw a woman once, like, on a bike, like, one hand on the handlebars, one hand on the onigiri, like, eating the onigiri as she rode the bike.
She also have a fucking bachang umbrella
Yeah.
to their handlebars.
Dude, I want to see someone do that, but, like, one hand, like, no hands on the handlebars. Just one hand on the Oden, one hand chops it, just like slurping her Oden. Once I see that, I will know Japan has peaked.
Yeah,
like that's peak form Japan. One day I'll be that Japan. I'm gonna get to that level, but first I gotta learn to like Oden, and that is a bridge I will not cross.
I like you said. First, you have to learn how to love Oden, and the difficult part isn't actually riding the bike with no hands.
Oh no! Oh no, good sir.
That's the easiest part.
No. That is the smallest hill to manage. The bridge that I must cross is learning how to put Oden into my mouth and not throwing up.
Yeah.
That's a challenge.
So speaking of like Nagoya's like thing is like Oden, right? Since we're talking about travel stuff, like what is the like regional food that you like from like a certain other place?
So Nagoya, it's definitely the Oden. I think in Fukuoka, they have the Hataka ramen.
Yeah.
Hataka ramen is so good. And then apart from that, there's one thing that, oh my god, it's so good. Yuzu. Yuzu is like the Japanese orangey citrus thing. My fridge is full of yuzu right now.
Oh really?
Because I went to Shikoku and I got a bunch from an old woman who had a yuzu farm.
I'm gonna pass that on, motherfucker.
Dude, I'll give you some yuzu. There's so much food in my fridge still. I hope it's still good. We'll check later. But it is.
It's brown, like, pile of oranges.
Cry. Dude, I made yuzu cheesecake with that yuzu.
Damn,
It was so good. It was so good. But, yeah, yuzu is fucking delicious. When you go to, like, Kochi or, like, I think Takamatsu has really good yuzu as well.
Yeah.
Takamatsu じゃなくて Takushima. Takushima in Shikoku. It has just the greatest yuzu stuff. Like yuzu miso, which is all through my fridge.
Yeah.
If you want some yuzu miso afterwards, I'll give you some of that too. There's some really good yuzu stuff like down there. What about you?
I love okonomiyaki. And I know that you mentioned it before. You're kind of like, whatever, it's got good food.
Okonomiyaki is good.
Fucking love okonomiyaki, but the type that I love the most is Hiroshima style.
Yes, Hiroshima yaki. Good
They got that shit figured out.
Yeah, they do.
When you put noodles in the fucking okonomiyaki,
yeah,
it's so goddamn good.
Yes.
It's so fucking good.
Yes.
So that, like, I'm hyped to go to like Hyogo and like that area, so I can get like a more, even I say more authentic. I mean, you can get authentic here, but like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
More like local, like some dude out of his like first floor of his house is like, yeah, I've just converted it into an okonomiyaki place. Like,
come and eat some yaki, bro.
Yeah, it's so good.
So good. I think the first okonomiyaki I had was the Osaka style one.
Yeah.
Because we were at a Japanese party thing in the UK. It was good. It was fantastic. And then I had Hiroshima style okonomiyaki in Hiroshima.
Yeah.
And I felt like I'd wasted years eating subpar okonomiyaki. And I'm very sorry to anyone who lives in Osaka and you believe that to be the greatest style. It's just not.
You're wrong.
You're fucking wrong. It's not.
Can we both agree that Tokyo style okonomiyaki is trash?
It's fucking trash. Don't give me that.
Why?
What the fuck?
Why are you putting fucking mochi in your...
my god.
Why?
Like,
you have your choice of like thousands of fucking ingredients, and you picked mochi.
Fucking mochi.
I like mochi.
I love it.
Don't put it in my fucking okonomiyaki.
Don't do it. There was a thing I used to do when I realized that there was a whole argument between Hiroshima and Osaka okonomiyaki.
Yeah.
And that is, it was a really fun thing where when everyone's drinking in like we had a Japanese society in the UK, you can start an argument with the two sides.
Which is better?
Yeah, which is better. And it always gets heated. And what you can do to stir the pot is you can go, I read a book recently that Hiroshima style okonomiyaki was the original okonomiyaki. Don't you? I think it's. I think it's
you got fucking start a Sengoku period war here, dude.
Dude, it was so funny. So like, the arguments were just like, it was insane because like the battles were so fast. No, it's not. The fuck you talking about? Osaka and the Hiroshima guys get already. Huh? Who the fuck said that? And it's so good. It's so funny just watching these two groups battle to the death about whose okonomiyaki was better.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Tokyo style because there was this one really funny like a détente. They found peace.
Yeah.
The two sides found peace by going. There was like an argument for like 20 minutes about what style was better, and then this kid just goes, "Listen, guys, we're never gonna work out which of our styles is better, but we can all agree on one thing." Tokyo okonomiyaki sucks, and everyone goes,
Yep.
Yep. And I was like, you guys are fucking savage. You guys are fucking savage. All the guys from Tokyo like crying. They're right. We put mochi in it.
Yeah.
There
there is good food in Tokyo. Tokyo style okonomiyaki, not one of those.
Not
foods.
one of those foods, dude. It sucks.
No.
It sucks.
Have you had? Speaking of Tokyo, have you had monja?
Oh, yeah.
Monjayaki.
Monjayaki looks like throw up.
Wow. Actually, now that you mention it, yes, it looks like puke.
Throw up.
It tastes all right,
It's really good, yeah.
but I would rather just have regular okonomiyaki.
Yeah. I got it once. Like, so if you don't know what monjayaki is basically it's like a mixture of like egg and like lettuce and cabbage. It's all like ground, like chopped up.
Really chopped up.
Really, really fucking chopped up. You fry it, then you get like a tiny like weird silver spoon, and you sort of like shovel.
What the hell are those called? Like they have a specific name, and I don't know.
I don't even know. All I know is like
It's a spatula.
like a tiny spatula, and then you use it to shovel this like food vomit into your face, and it every time I've seen it, it revolts me. I'm like, this is disgusting. And then I went to an okonomiyaki place with a girl, and she was like, my favorite thing is monjayaki. Have you ever tried monjayaki? And I was like, fuck, now I have to try it. I can't be a little bitch and be like, I've not tried it. It looks weird, so I can't eat it. So I tried it, and it's okay. It's pretty good, right? Like it's not bad, but it looks like throw up. I don't want to eat it.
It does look so much like throw up.
If you're listening to this podcast right now, keep listening to it. As you're listening to it, look up monjayaki, and tell me it doesn't look like throw up.
Let me just do a quick. Dude, look at this. I've seen this on the pavement in the morning.
I'm analyzing a photo of monjayaki. That is throw up. I have made this.
Don't worry, we've all been there. You drink enough in this country, you'll make a monjayaki.
You'll make some damn monjayaki, boy. Honestly.
Yeah. It does look like puke.
Yeah, it looks disgusting. But it tastes okay.
It tastes alright.
It tastes pretty good. Like it's pretty flavorful, but it's puke.
We had I went with my girlfriend and a friend, and we had like a seafood one.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah,
those are good.
Good.
That's a stance. That's a podcast stance. If you're gonna go monjayaki, go seafood monjayaki.
Yeah.
It's way better, and it's so good.
Well, I feel like the regular style is just kind of a little bit plain.
Yeah, it's boring. It's not really like it isn't have any like, strong flavors that that really resonate with me. But the seafood one, it's way better.
Yeah,
way fucking better. Speaking of seafood, have you been to Hokkaido?
No,
dude.
I've been avoiding it.
What?
Mostly because it'll be like, oh, I'm home, but everyone speaks Japanese.
Oh,
what happened?
Yes, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah. And that's kind of actually when I want to go. I want to go in winter.
I went in winter. Yeah, it was crazy.
Because I just feel like Hokkaido in winter feels like this like really like cozy place, and I will just have this like weird nostalgia thing, be like, oh, there's snow, and it's like I've never left.
So that's what we differ. So I went in the wintertime,
Yeah,
but I'm from London, so I've never seen that much snow in my whole fucking life.
and I'm
So
just like, this is every Tuesday.
Literally.
After September, this is every Tuesday.
I was having like panic. I was like, there shouldn't be this much snow anywhere. I was like, why is the snow up to my thigh? And I saw a girl, and this image will haunt me for my entire life. I was wearing like 2 jackets and a shirt because
Yeah.
it was so cold. A woman was walking around in a skirt,
Oh, dude, yeah.
in a damn skirt.
Oh, like here, the first time I put on a jacket was yesterday.
Yes, me too.
And I'm like, people are like, they're like in their winter jacket, they got a muffler on.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm out here with like my sleeves and my suit rolled up, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever, you fucking wuss.
Yeah, I was wearing shorts. So this is why. So when I went to Hokkaido in the wintertime,
Yeah.
everyone told me, Tokyo is so cold in the winter. Tokyo
ain't shit.
Tokyo ain't shit. London's colder than Tokyo in the wintertime. So I was walking around like wearing like short sleeves and like normal trousers, and sometimes if I felt to, I'd wear some gloves, but it was more like a fashion statement than it was like to keep my hands warm.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, hey Jordan, summer can I know? Are you not cold?
The
Jordan, are
amount
you
of
not...
times I've been asked, "Samukunai no?"
Nayo.
Nai.
Nai.
Daijoubu desu. Hai.
Oi. So like, I was like, I'm not cold. Like this isn't cold enough for me to wear a jacket. Then January comes around, fucking January, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to Hokkaido, and all my Tokyo friends like, oh Jordan, Hokkaido's so cold. I'm like, I ain't fucking listening to you. You've been saying Tokyo's cold for like 4 months now. Fuck
Yeah.
off, mate. Get out of here. So I go to Hokkaido wearing a shirt.
Rookie move.
The rookiest move I've ever made. Do you know when I found out it was a rookie move?
When you stepped off the plane?
Oh, yes. Yes. When I stepped off the damn plane. We are in the air. I'm looking down at Hokkaido and I'm like, doesn't look that cold. A little bit of snow. Whatever. Plane lands. I'm looking out the window. There's not even any snow on the damn
Runway.
tarmac.
Yeah.
Easy. Nonsense. This is dumb. Get up. Get my bag. Walking out the plane. Azemashita. Stay off the plane. I've made a mistake. Ooh, I have made a mistake. I kind of turned around and be like, can I get back on the plane? Is that a move I can make in this game of chess we're playing? Can I turn around and just walk backwards back onto the plane?
I'll just go. Yeah, you guys got to go back to Japan, so I'll just stay on.
Man, you guys gotta go back. I'm just gonna go back to my seat and buckle
Yeah.
up and just let's just. Whew.
Well, that was like
Episode.
that was like when I went back to Canada last year for Christmas. I got off the plane. I'm like, it's like a little bit chilly. It's winter time, so I expected it to be a little bit cold.
Yeah.
Go get my shit. I'm wearing like just like a regular like winter jacket here.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
here winter jacket.
Ooh.
And there's like the automatic doors.
Oh, no.
On the front of the airport. So I got my thing and I'm pulling my luggage and my jacket's like open, right? I don't even have it done up.
Classic.
I'm wearing it. All I'm wearing is a t-shirt underneath, right?
So funny.
Doors open and it's just like boom, it hits me in the face. I'm like, holy shit. And like outside it's like minus 30 Celsius and I'm just like,
What the hell?
I'm just like, whoa, okay. Like
I forgot about that. People
Yeah.
don't actually live here.
Yeah.
This is a frozen wasteland.
yeah, an absolute frozen wasteland.
Horrid.
My dad
Horrid.
shows up. He's like, yeah, I kind of had to park the car like really far away on like the 4th floor of the parkade, so we're gonna have to walk a bit. I'm like, oh no.
Father, what the fuck were you... Father, the fuck are you doing?
But it was like right before Christmas, right? So like the airport is busy. So
no.
I'm like, oh god. And he's like, yeah, by the time you get back to the car, it's probably not gonna be warm anymore. And I'm
Father,
like,
listen.
yeah,
No excuses. No excuses. I don't want to hear, oh, it was a little bit... It's really busy. It's Christmas. You should have got here at 6 in the morning and waited
waited till 5 p.m. when I showed up.
by the doors.
There's a Tim Hortons, you would have been fine.
Oh, fuck it, dude. Coffee. Young coffee. You'll be fine.
Yeah, no problem.
I love getting off the plane back in the UK, and like, my family is always waiting for me, and they're always waiting with either snacks
Yeah.
and or coffee. And I'm like, you guys are always doing it right, because that's what I
You
need.
figured it out.
You have worked out the strategy. Feed me and give me caffeine, and then leave me alone so I can take a nap on the car ride back, which never happens because siblings.
Yeah. Usually
much,
that's the case. You're just like, well, you know.
It's always like, yay, Jordan's home. Let's all like hang out for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, this is not going to be relaxing.
I need to sleep.
Boy, listen, sleep is not a thing at Christmas time. It's
oh no.
Oh, it's so fast. I don't think I'm going back this year as well. Which sucks.
No, I'm not going back either.
You're not going back this year?
No. I think that's probably what's going to be my plan. I'll go like 1 year back, 1 year here, 1 year back, 1 year here.
That's pretty good.
Just because going back is expensive.
It's so expensive.
It's for me it was like $2,000 to go back home.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't have $2,000 to spend. Like, I like my family. I don't know if I like it that at $2,000 much.
Yeah, I love my family, and I love them $1.50 that much, and I will spend $1.50 to come and see them. But this year, because of how insane my life has been for a year, I do not have that money free to go back, and it is going to kill my family that I don't, because they love seeing me every year. But it's what it is at this stage.
So I'll hopefully by the end of this year I'll have tricked my family to come here instead.
I'm trying to trick my family to come in. I've only tricked my little sister and her daughter, older sister, forgive me, and her daughter to come. Like, that's...
Yeah, my cousin also, he wants to come back. So nice. he was in ALT as well.
Oh, no way.
Like 15, 20 years ago.
Jesus.
Like a long, like when being a ALT paid some money.
Oh, man.
But he was up in Matsumoto.
Fucking no.
So he was in like the middle of nowhere, but he's like, oh yeah, he's like, yeah, Dave, how much does it cost to come and stay over there for like a week? And I'm like, well, if you want to bum on my floor, it's just the plane ticket.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, oh, well, we'll see about that. And I'm like, joke's on you. I'm already sleeping on the floor.
Joke's on you. I've already taken the floor. You have to take the bed, loser. Then you kickflip out the room.
No, joke's on him, because the second he sleeps in that bed, his back gonna be fucked. Like, seriously, oh man, that bed is like possessed or like the devil or some shit.
So good.
I slept in that bed for like half a year, and every day I would just wake up, my back hurts, my back hurts, my back hurts.
I remember you saying
it gets progressively worse. And I was like trying to do stuff. I'm like sticking a pillow under my back. I'm like sleeping with my legs elevated. And I'm doing all this other bullshit. And eventually I'm just like, fuck it. I'm sleeping on the floor. I sleep on the floor that one night. I have the best sleep I've had in like half a year. And I'm like, why didn't I do this as the first thing to do?
All your problems are cured.
Yeah.
Like, sleeping on the bed, every night you wake up, your injuries are worsening. My back hurts, my leg hurts, I've broken 2 fingers. What is going on with this bed? I'm losing my hair. You sleep on the floor one night, you wake up, full head of hair, back is covered, everything's been fixed. Dude, like,
Pretty much.
That's why I sleep on a futon on the floor.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the best place to sleep.
Honestly, I bought this bed, and I have to move this year. And I'm debating, like, should I take this bed just so that if I sleep on it, I can put stuff under the bed?
That's pretty good, actually, yeah. Maybe your house is just cursed. And
this is also possible.
And in taking the bed out of the house, the curse will be lifted, and your bed will once again be
also possible.
Durable. I mean, your house is pretty cursed, to be fair.
Pretty cursed.
Pretty nice house, but it's pretty cursed.
I mean, it's cursed in weird ways.
That's what I mean.
I have
ghosts.
I don't have ghosts. I have absolute annoying as fuck cats, though.
Fuck cats. What the fuck?
Stray cats that just fight with each other all the time.
I had that.
Just,
oh my god, yeah, and that's it's like the worst.
I'm just like, I want to go outside with like a BB gun and just like.
One time in the UK, like, there were these stray cats outside my house fighting. Meow, meow, that fucking annoying. And I'm like, it is 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Who the fuck do cats think they'd be outside my house screaming? So I open my window, I'm like, looking at these cats, about to shout at these cats like fucking stray cats, making all this noise. What the fuck do I see? It's my cat. It's my cat. My cat is outside the house fighting.
Being a dickhead.
I was pissed. I was like, the fuck you think you're doing? The cat looks at me like, ah, shit. Runs up like the house, like gets into my window and is like, sorry boss, go to fuck to bed. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Fucking cats. I love cats. I'm not gonna lie. They're my favorite animal.
I do like cats as well, but like not when they're just like, dude, I want to sleep.
Not stray fighting cats at 2
Yeah. It's actually surprising how many there are.
Yeah, there's tons. It's people keep feeding them.
Yeah.
Guys, don't feed cats. Fucking hell, stop it.
Stop it.
Cats.
Ba-chan. Dame.
Oi.
Dame yo. Don't do that.
Don't.
Stop.
No. Fucking stop. But yeah, it's bad. They kill like. That's another story. Cats are really bad for like.
Well, ship them all to fucking Shibuya. Get rid of the rats there.
Send them to Shibuya. There are so many. But the rats are strong there.
You might have the opposite effect where you end up with dead cats.
We might just get them like. Dead cats are harder to clean. Like we gotta think about this.
Yeah.
There are so many rats in Shibuya. It is disgusting.
Oh, dude, the videos after the typhoon when all the rats came back out.
Yeah.
Because they were hiding from the typhoon. Oh god, it's terrible. It was so bad.
So bad. And the big motherfuckers there as well, dude. These rats were huge.
They're big. Yeah.
Shibuya's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
It's pretty fucking gross. Ugh, yeah, I can't do it. Gross. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I think. What about? Hold on. So, oh my god, I've lost what I was gonna say. No, it's left me. Fuck. Hokkaido. I came back.
Hokkaido. Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna go Hokkaido. There's really good seafood there. Like just the nicest seafood I've had.
Yeah.
In the whole trip. I went to soup curry. Do you know soup curry?
Dude, I don't care. You append curry to anything and I will eat it.
David, try this poison curry. Well, it's got curry in it. I'm not gonna say no to it.
It'll taste great until I die.
You're a wild. That's a big brain move. That's a big brain move, dude. Soup curry is really really good. Like my friend dragged me to this restaurant because my Japanese was pretty bad. Then she was like, "Super curry." I'm like, "What the fuck is super curry?" And I'm eating it. And I'm like, I don't know what this is, but it is some good stuff. This is really
excellent.
good. It was excellent soup curry. I mean, I had no standards of what soup curry should be, so maybe my ranking system.
So you've already started at number 1 and everything's downhill from there.
I started at number 1. I was like, this is clearly the best soup curry I'll ever have. I'll never eat it again. And I never did. That was 6 years ago.
They had Matsunoya.
Yeah.
Recently, they had a soup curry with katsu.
No, did you eat it?
No.
Dave, what the fuck?
Well, I saw it, but then I'm like, but they have like actual katsu and
ooh, yeah.
and that's good.
Ooh, yeah, that's I hate when I make like a risky play for something in Japan and it turns out to be shit.
Yeah, that's never.
It's so upsetting. Like when I love going cafes. I always pick the thing that I know I'm gonna like.
Yeah.
In a cafe. So we went to, what did I eat? It was something really really good. Oh, it was oh my god, chai tea place.
Yeah.
Really good chai tea place in chai tea. It's like real chai tea in Kichoji.
Oh really?
It's fucking delicious. It's amazing. It's in the corner of one of the parks. I think it's called Chai Time or something like that. But I could be getting the names confused with somewhere else. No,
I'm sure that place exists.
That place definitely exists, and I'm gonna find it. But it's really really good. So I got the hot, because chai should be hot. So I got a really nice hot chai with all the spices. Fantastic. My friend got this iced chai thing. And I'm looking at this iced chai and I'm like, you've already fucked up. Like, you've made an error.
You get chai tea hot.
You get chai tea hot.
Don't
get it at
Done.
all.
Yeah.
Stop wasting my time. Like, drinks it. She's like, this is pretty good. I'm like, okay. I drink mine. I'm like, this is the greatest chai tea I've had in a long time. She's like, our reactions are too different. I'm like, yeah, try mine. She's like, this is really, really good. I'm like, exactly. Drink the thing you know is going to be good.
Yeah.
Drink the thing you know is going to be good. Like, start at number 1, and then you start making the rankings for below that.
Unless, like, the item is, like, 200 yen.
Ooh. Then you're fine either way.
Yeah, I mean, like, the cocktail bar we go to, it's like, I will drink, like, everything on that menu because the risk of me being like, this tastes like shit is 200 yen.
It's 200 yen. It's such
so I'm like, I don't care.
The last time we went there, we must have spent, like, $100. But, like, all together.
There's 4 people.
Yeah, it's like, in, like, 4 people.
I think it was like probably only like 80. I don't think. Yeah, it was about Hassan.
Maybe maybe like 80. But then again, even then.
But it's like we were all drinking
and eating.
We ordered food,
a ton of it,
and yeah, like
I think that's why I like the 200 yen place so much because cheap, food's decent. Eat before you go.
Yeah,
I feel like that's now my recommendation for this place.
The food there is not great.
It's not great. And it's kind of expensive for what it is.
Yeah, a little bit.
But Ooh, them drinks.
And the portions are small.
The portions are fucking small, dude. Like,
Fucking 4 chicken nuggets, man.
man, that
what-
was 4. I
Dude,
got 1 nugget.
Yeah, that when you order chicken nuggets and they show up and it's like there's 4 of them, I'm just like, yo, fuck you.
Yo, fuck you.
I love you, but fuck you.
Fuck you. 4 nuggets. I'm a big man. I need
Yeah.
at least more than I need 7 at least, and just for me. Come on, boys. Like
Yeah.
when I go to McDonald's to buy some damn nuggets, the woman knows how many nuggets I want. All of them.
All of them.
I want all the nuggets. I walk in, she turns and just screams at them, "Start making nuggets!" And I'm like, "You made a wise choice there."
If you've been to McDonald's recently,
What have they got? What have they done?
they've made all the fry sizes the same price.
What?
150 yen.
Why have they done this?
I don't know.
Wait, forever?
Don't quote me on that. But for now, yes.
Fuck.
You can get a large fries 150 yen.
150 yen for large fries.
Yeah.
Oh, Japan. This is what Japan does. I've worked this out.
Yeah.
Japan will piss me off for like 2 months, and then it'll be
They'd
like,
be like, here you go.
"Hey, listen, those 2 months, I'm sorry about that. But yo, these fries, 150 yen. The fuck? Alright, cool, we good. We good.
We
They'll
good.
We'll be like, yo, Jordan, listen, I'm so sorry. Tax season came. We've taken like tons of your money. But listen, seasonal iced coffee. And I'm like, fuck! God! I forgive you, man. Shit.
Yeah.
It's always so good.
Yeah. That is something that I do love about here is the seasonal items.
Seasonal items, they're great and they suck.
Yeah. I feel like when they're good, they're really good.
So good.
And when they suck, it's most of them.
And when they suck, it's fucking all of them, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's most of them. There was like a really nice cinnamon ice coffee latte thing that they had in wintertime, and it was so good. So I came first in Japan tail end of that season stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So every day I had it's a thing I would do. I'd go to the company that was inside the school. I'd grab that seasonal iced coffee because it was delicious. Go to lesson, drink the coffee, eat my sandwich, learn some Japanese. So I do. One day I go into the store and there's no.
It's not there.
It's just not there.
It's disappeared.
Then I'm like, this is weird. How are you gonna be sold out my coffee? So I asked. I go to the woman. Yo, Naka, where's the coffee? And she goes, oh, it's gone. It's finished. And I'm like, what does she mean it's finished? I'm like, no. When are you going to get some more? She's like, next year? Yeah, next year. I was like, huh? Next year?
Because that doesn't happen.
No.
In other places.
In other places. So it really confused me. I was like, my Japanese is really bad. Like, maybe she means next week. I'm like, what is she saying? She can't. I'm like, she can't be saying next year.
Literally next year.
It doesn't make sense for you saying next year. So I bought like this other coffee. Go upstairs to the class, and I'm like, Sensei, is Rainen next year? She's like, yeah. I'm like, why is the woman downstairs telling me that she's not gonna have this coffee until next year? I don't understand. She's like, oh, it's seasonal. And I'm like, the fuck you talking about? Season. That was it.
Yep.
I was so upset. And then that's when my phrase started. Everything you love in Japan is seasonal.
It's true. It is true. Everything you love in Japan is seasonal.
It's seasonal. No matter what it is, it's
Yeah.
seasonal. Like, it's
Do you like that coffee? Seasonal. Do you like that hamburger?
Fucking seasonal.
Do you like cherry blossoms?
seasonal. Everything's seasonal. Fucking hell. That
Did
one.
you know?
Huh?
Japan has 4 seasons.
Fuck off. Fuck you. Oh my fuck. You fuck off. That is the worst fucking thing ever. I hate when they say that. Pisses me off. Oh my god. I smashed my principal that one time. So summertime, okay?
Yeah.
Summertime comes, it's really warm. I'm like, wow, it's so warm. Man, what a good day. Principal was like, yes, Jordan, Japan has 4 seasons. So our summer is always very hot. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, cool. The next fucking day, it rained. And I looked at this man and I go, is summer finished? And he just looks at me. He's like, you fucking cunt. He's looking at this kid. I'm like, you said it's always hot and it's raining today. Thus, is summer finished? And he's just looking at me like, this little shit. I want to beat him up so bad. Fucking Japan has 4 seasons.
Japan has 4 distinct seasons. Yeah, no shit. So does the entire rest of the globe.
It has 4 distinct seasons. Shut up. Like, they love that whole bragging about what's great about Japan.
Japanese exceptionalism.
Exceptionalism. Oh, there's a new thing that there's a comedian on this show. It comes on every Thursday night, and I forgot what it was. And there's a guy, and I forgot his name, but he's a Russian dude, born in Russia, grew up in Japan.
Yeah.
Is basically Japanese. You know, to his language ability, to the way he speaks and such. But his soul is very much Russian. So they'll ask him some bullshit questions. So they ask him stuff like, like, what's your favorite food? And he's like, I know they want me to say, like, sushi, ramen, I like this Japanese thing. So to piss them off, he goes, pasta. Pasta. So
Borscht.
they go, borscht. Oh my god. So they go like, what type of pasta do you like? They're like, oh, come on, say something Japanese. Like, I don't know, bolognese, spaghetti, whatever. Like, he's just like saying the most generic Western shit because he's like, I don't want to have this conversation with you. Like, I'm so sick of it. Like, it's really, really good.
I mean, Japanese exceptionalism could be its own fucking topic for a podcast because
or even what's it called? What's that thing that they always say? Like, they go, "Nihongo umai na, Nihongo jouzu, Nihongo sugoi jouzu."
Fuck you.
Jouzu. Have you seen Dogen? Dogen is like, he's a really good YouTuber. Does all his videos in Japanese. Yeah. And he had this one skit which killed me about how to combat people that say Nihongo jouzu, Nihongo jouzu. And his whole skit was, if I can quickly do it, he goes, so if they go to you, sugoi, Nihongo jouzu, you go, nani? Ha? Nihongo.
Pretend you don't know what they're saying.
Nihongo ga jouzu. Ha? Nihongo wa totemo ii desu. Nihongo? You just like freak it out like you don't know what he's talking about. And it is the funniest shit, and it killed me. And I've started to do it, and it gets the best reaction. Like, I'll be speaking really normally in Japanese, and then someone will go. So now what's annoying is that people, they don't say to me, Nihongo jouzu. They go, Nihon nagai desu ka? Which means your Japanese is actually pretty good. Yeah. How long you lived in Japan for? That I'm like, fuck. I want Nihongo ga jouzu. So when someone says to me,
10分ぐらい?
Yeah, I should start doing that. You're like, so everyone always goes, it's like the same things. Your Japanese is really good. How long have you been in Japan for? And you go, like, I don't know, like 2 years. Impossible. Your Japanese can't be that good after 2 years. What? How did you do it? Is your mother Japanese? And I'm like, no, I just study. I open textbooks and I read them.
Pay attention in school.
I pay attention in school.
Clearly you didn't do that for English.
I smoked a man one time. I fucking smoked him. He goes to me, we were speaking in Japanese, but it's like group conversation thing. And he goes, Jordan, Nihongo umasugi. Your Japanese is too good. It's too good. Yeah. You must have been here for years. And I go, I've lived here for like, I think it was like a year and a half at that stage, like a year and a half. And he goes, no, it can't be. It can't be. You must have done like something special to train. I'm like, no, I just open books and I read them and I study. And I go, so Tanaka-san, how long you studied English for? And he goes, just recently. I've only started. I was like, so in elementary school and in high school and in junior high school you didn't study English? And he's like, I can see his face like, oh no, how do I say it? I was like,
and you can't bullshit someone who is an English teacher.
I've literally seen your syllabus. Like, I know exactly what you should have been studying and what you have not been studying. Yeah. So fuck you, dude. Like, it's insane. I mean, you get some bad teachers though, which I understand.
This is true. But bad teachers does not preclude you from being able to study on your own.
Yeah, which is true.
I mean, irregardless of if I actually studied Japanese in university or not, I could have picked up a book. I mean, you have the internet, which is the greatest informational source in the entire history of humankind.
There's so much free Japanese language things.
Dude, I have, like... Let me just open my phone. What do I have for stuff here?
Check.
I have my good old dictionary. Classic. I have Tay Kim's Guide to Speaking Japanese.
That's really good.
Yeah. Like, even those, like, that is, like, the minimum. I had, like, Duolingo, but, like...
Oh, yeah.
I downloaded Duolingo, and like it's like, okay, well, we're gonna test you on your Japanese. You get like 100% on the base test, and it's like, we're gonna start you out talking about food.
Oh, yeah.
And questions are like, 食べ物が好き? Like really like super basic. リンゴが好き? リンゴが食べられますか? And it's like, yes, I do. Can you please like give me something that's like a moderate challenge? And it's like, I got 100% on your base test, so clearly I can do this really easy shit.
So like rank me up, my mind. You can like test out of Duolingo as well. Like you can get really good, and they just basically go, well, you've unlocked all of that.
Yeah,
so,
that's what happened.
Yeah, pretty much. And they go, well,
we don't have anyone here to teach you anything more than hyper basic Japanese.
or they go like, congratulations, you've tested everything. Thus, our work here is done.
Yeah.
We've done it. Try another language. And you're like, you fucking bastards.
Maybe you want to learn Spanish. It's like, yes, Spanish, the most useful language.
The most
in Japan.
useful language in
You'd
Japan.
be better off learning Chinese or like Urdu or some shit.
You actually would be better off learning Chinese or Arabic or something and coming to Japan. I mean, if you speak Japanese, English, and then like Arabic or Turkish or something, that's really useful. Like they don't have enough speakers.
Indian is not a language. Like Urdu or like Farsi. Or...
Yeah, they need like people to speak those languages. My friend's she works as a translator here.
Yeah,
and her Japanese is horseshit. Like it's like subpar, but she speaks Arabic fluently and English. Yeah. So like they just didn't have enough translators, so they were like, "Yo, do this job." She's like, "Okay." So she ends up just like falling into being a translator, which has improved her Japanese a lot. She's like leveled up like a lot. But
this reminds me, I read a thing recently, probably on Reddit, about a lady that was a translator from Japanese to English.
I saw that.
Maybe about the Filipino lady.
Yeah.
And her literal quote in the story is like, "I don't speak Japanese."
Yes.
And I'm like, what?
Yes, it was the greatest
How
story.
are you a translator and you don't speak And she's like, "Oh, but it's terrible. I want to keep my visa and blah, blah, blah." And I'm just like, you're literally called a translator and you do not speak one of the languages you are translating from. I could not even comprehend that was the case. I'm like, how did she get this job? How?
They just needed someone.
Clearly, they don't care.
I think you can fall into these things really easily. Like, you can just, especially in Japan, it's weird. You can fall into jobs that you are
woefully unqualified
so unqualified for. Like, oh my god. Like, you can just, like, be experience or just, like, you've worked in the company the longest. You can just fall into these positions. Like, my friend's company, luckily, it's a longer story, but keep it very short. There's a guy who used to work as the boss.
Yeah.
So the old boss had a job of sending people abroad to other countries to work on behalf of the company.
Yeah.
And he would just send people on who's the most senior. Oh, Tanaka-san
is Japanese company?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Nah, Tanaka-san, you've been in the company for 10 years. You've worked hard. Go to America. Go and spend a year there working and representing the company. Tanaka, do you speak English?
Nope.
No. Not a single word.
Dekimasen.
Go. You can study while you're there. Like that's what they kept doing.
Yeah.
And then my friend was like, "This is fucking retarded. Like, it doesn't make sense." So the guy who was meant to, the old guy was the old boss, kept doing it for a while. Then he retired. He retired.
Yeah.
And a new boss took him over. And the new boss was younger and was like spoke English fluently, Japanese fluently. I think one other language I don't remember, but he was very much on the level of, you must speak the language of the country you need to go to. We're not about to embarrass ourselves on a fucking global scale. So
send some dude who's just woefully unqualified, and he's like, he ends up in the country, and he's like, okay, well, now you have to work, and he just goes, wakane.
So like, my friend told me that the guy who was up next to go to, I think, Hawaii for like a year, which is great. Hawaii for a year. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Company pays.
I mean, that's mini Tokyo anyway.
Pretty much, yeah. Company pays for your damn house.
Yeah.
And you just chill for a year working on the beach. Chill.
Hell yeah.
So they were going to send this guy. And he was meant to be studying English for like the year or 2 years until he was meant to go. He didn't do it. So
of course not.
The boss was like, alright, ready to go to Hawaii? Give me your TOEIC test so we can like da-da-da-da. And he's like, oh, TOEIC good. The guy's like, okay, can you just quickly do the TOEIC test? So we do an online one quickly so we can like get your score. Blah, blah, blah. And his score was like 7. Something dumb like that.
Out of 999.
Out of 999, it was like 7. Something so
No,
low.
it's out of 990, but whatever.
Yeah, it was like
7.
So low. Like,
Dude, you can guess every question and get higher than 7.
guess every question. Like, it was super, super low. And he was like, I'll study when I'm there. And the boss was like, no, you're not going. And he was like outraged. She was telling me. She was like, he was like outraged. Like, he'd studied so hard for the year. And the boss kept going,
No, you didn't.
no, you didn't. Why are you lying to me? I'm the fucking boss. Fuck off. And my friend went instead. Because she spoke English fluently. But she was younger. But
Yeah.
this is why she went. Every other person, like that guy and all his people on the same level,
Subordinates.
none of them spoke English.
Of course not.
So none of them could go.
Right.
So my friend was the only one who spoke English enough to go, so they
Yeah.
sent her instead. And the worst thing is, who was doing all the random translating in the company?
That dude.
That girl. She was doing everything.
Oh, yeah.
My friend was doing it. So when
that's what my girlfriend does. And nobody speaks English
Nope.
except for her.
when she went to Hawaii, he was translating. Google.
Google.
Thanks,
Thanks, Google.
Thanks, Google.
Thanks, Google.
Hey, Google, can you translate these documents? Google's like, I do not get paid for this.
Google's like, yeah, I can, but what's conjugations?
What is-
What are verbs?
How does this work? Sentence?
Slang? What's slang?
No. I can't understand it. I get that. That's why I don't work now. I translate tons of shit for like
Yeah.
my company. Fuck that. It's
Like, Google's fine if you like, what does a word mean?
yeah.
Then that's fine.
Yeah.
But the second you add nani uru to a sentence, and even if you put something into like Google Translate and you put like a question mark at the end or a period, the entire sentence
Change
will
it.
have a different meaning.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
though all you've done is change it from a statement to a question.
Yeah.
And it's like, but the English that's coming out the other end is completely different.
It's the best. I think I use it for like 1 or 2 words when I need to, which is really good. But like, I don't understand this kanji.
Yeah.
I'll throw it through translate real quick. It will tell me what's going on. But anything beyond that, I don't trust
Oh
Google.
God, no.
Do not trust Google to do it. Like you're looking for trouble. You are looking for
Oh yeah.
trouble.
You're gonna have a bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time. What a good old meme. You're gonna have a bad time. If you French fry when you're meant to, what is it? When you're meant to, I forgot it. French fry and what's the other one? Cross or something.
Oh,
The-
pizza.
Pizza. When you meant to French fry. That was it.
No, you wanted a pizza, but you French fried. Because pizza would slow you down.
Yeah. I've never.
This is a skiing joke.
This
If you didn't catch on.
This is now a skiing podcast. We are now. I have never skied in my life.
So, what's your favorite slope, bruh?
I'm gonna get the bunny slope. I want to ride the lowest slope, the least slopey slope,
Yeah.
the straight line.
The
of
bunny hill.
slopes, the bunny hill. I'll be on the bunny hill. I don't trust snow.
What is there to trust?
I don't.
It's white.
It's white. It's. Why do you trust snow? Well, first thing, it's white,
White.
and the second
have
thing, the what? The what now?
Has snow ever done anything for anyone?
No, fuck
No.
snow. That's like the guy. So my voice is kind of weird today because I was in a bar yesterday drinking the entire night, which is great. But I was telling David before, the guy I met who was basically like, "There's no racism in the UK." A guy outright said, "There's no racism in the UK," and I'll give you 3 guesses to guess the race of this man. Go. White? Did you say? Correct. Well done. You win nothing. You
Yeah.
win absolutely nothing. Man, it was what a loser. Right.
It's 2019.
Yeah. Oh, he said that. He said it's 2019. There's no racism.
It's there's no racism.
None.
It's gone.
It's gone.
We got rid of it.
We had it, and then 2019 came, and they were
Yeah.
like, guys,
Racism.
it's illegal.
No.
No more racism.
No. Okay. Just everyone agreed. No more racism.
And everyone was like, we agree. Don't worry
We
about
agree.
it. We agree.
Okay. Racism over.
Racism's
Solved
over.
it.
And you come to Japan, and you're like, guys, you know racism is illegal? Yeah, there's no racism here. Can we talk about the Ainu people? What was that? Can you get out here? Someone arrest
Get
this
here.
man.
Yeah.
Someone arrest this man.
Oh, how nice of you to say, Gaijin.
Oh, yes, literally. This gaijin can't speak Japanese. Also, no more racism. It's done now, guys. No more racism. Fucking
Did you know that Japan has 4 seasons?
Fuck off. Did you know Japan has 3 writing styles?
Yeah.
Do you know kanji? Do you know kanji? You're like,
Is that like the rice pudding that
Yeah.
I eat at breakfast?
yeah, delicious. Fucking kanji. That's not even Japan. It's like Vietnam. It's fucking Vietnam.
But Japanese exceptionalism would have you believe that it's Japanese.
It's Japanese, yeah. Like they changed. Never gonna get into that. Never get into
No,
that.
yeah,
Never get
that's-
into that.
yeah,
I was
no,
about to get into
no,
some shit, and I was
no.
like, I'm not gonna get into these serious topics. But no, Japanese exceptionalism is like the weirdest thing. But if there's anything Japan is allowed to openly brag about, it's the food.
Yes.
They make some good seasonal food.
That's kind of about it.
They make some good regional food.
Porn's okay.
Porn's okay. But just okay. But
It's not great. It's not terrible. It's just okay.
It's just okay. Like Tokyo okonomiyaki.
It's just okay.
And sometimes there's mochi.
Yeah.
In both the porn and the fucking okonomiyaki. So good.
That's why everything's so gooey.
I hate that word. It's disgusting. Oh, it's fucking disgusting. But oh my god. Right. Regional food is really good in Japan,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, honestly, well, it's really good depending on what you like.
Yeah, it depends what. Yeah, it's true.
If you're not a seafood person and like this place's specialty is like, ooh, we're gonna give you eel, and you're just like, I fucking hate seafood, then you're probably gonna be like, yo, this is shit.
Yeah.
You're wrong, but you're
yeah.
not gonna like it.
You're not gonna like it. Well, it depends. I think you really gotta be careful, like on when you travel.
Yeah.
About one, if you're gonna like the place you go to. Sometimes you don't know until you get there.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
you have to like check what food does this place offer. Like, how can will there be enough things I can eat? Like recently, I got a lot of messages from a lot of vegetarian and vegan people coming to Japan, and they're like, I want to eat vegan meals only in Japan. And where can I eat that? I want to try ramen. Is there vegan ramen in Japan?
Yeah.
Which is always my answer.
Maybe.
Which is always my answer. I'm like, I'm not vegan, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not really widely available. Like, so I don't know. And I am not going to research this for you.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to research it yourself. If you have any like dietary things, my God, we discussed this on the first podcast
Yeah.
as well. Man, it's hard. It's fucking hard, dude.
Yep. Yeah. As far as like food goes, if you manage to find whatever it is you're looking for, it will be good.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. We used to say that there's no bad meals in Tokyo, especially in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Like you will not
have a bad meal.
eat a
in
bad meal
Tokyo.
here. You can't. It's impossible. Like,
I'm not saying you won't get sick.
Oh no! You'll get. No, I'm joking. You won't. But it depends on like because of how quickly the market moves in Tokyo, because of how expensive space is, how expensive like land is here. If your restaurant isn't good,
You're gone.
you're gone.
You're gone.
You're gone.
Yeah.
You're gonna get closed down. So like some of the best diners I've been to are like really the old diners that have been there since like the 1950s.
Yeah.
Because
The rent's probably low because they're probably paying the same rent from the 1950s.
in the 50s, yeah. But
yeah.
it must be good.
Yes.
Because they're doing. There's a really nice old style cafe in Shinjuku, and it's a walk away from the station. And my friend dragged me there. And I kind of thought, ooh, this is really old. Like it's a strange cafe to go to. Went inside. There's like omurice or this like I forgot what else. There's like weird stuff like old, easy to make things on the menu. And I'm looking at this menu and I'm like, man, this is omurice. Like
Where's my parfait?
literally, like, where's my parfait? So, I got a coffee and I got omurice. Wow. So good. Like, the omelette rice was really good. The coffee was amazing. I was like, oh, this is why this place has been open since, like, the 1950s.
Do you feel like a lot of places, like restaurants and stuff in Japan have this weird warped idea about if we make our food look nice, people will show up? Like, I feel like a lot of the food that I do have here, that while it is okay, is very dressed up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, but this, like, okay, if I buy, like, pancakes, right? All you have to give me, pancakes, maple syrup, maybe butter, done.
I'm good,
right?
yeah.
But, like, you get it, and it's, like, 3 inches thick, and it's got, like, a whole thing of butter, and they've, like, sprinkled icing sugar on it, and all this other extra bullshit, and I'm just like, dude, I don't care. And then they're like, oh, and also it's 3,000 yen.
Fuck me, yeah.
And I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
why?
Do you know one I love right now? You know the super fluffy, big pancakes?
Yes.
Is it? Yeah, like the souffle pancakes, like jiggle
Yeah. Mhm.
or something when you cut into them.
Dude, they're so easy to make.
They are so easy to make. If you have spent money on these jiggly pancakes, you have made a bad investment. These pancakes are just, it's literally the same as any other pancake, but all they've done is they've whipped the egg whites to a fucking light, like when it's like a, not a cream, meringue. And they folded it.
I went to cooking class.
Me too, my boy. I love me some cooking. They folded it in and they just baked it. It's baked it, okay, fried it. It's easy. It's so easy to make. Like, it's such a waste of money.
If you add baking soda,
Yeah.
like a little bit,
Oh yeah, it will just,
it will,
yeah,
and it's huge.
it's easy.
And that's it.
I made it.
But the problem is, it's the exact same amount of food. It's just
Air.
air.
Yeah, it's
you're
just-
paying for air.
You're paying for air.
Stop.
It's
Stop it.
not any better. It's not full of anything good.
No.
I went to, we passed a place that had it,
Yeah.
the jiggly pancake thing, and it was like 2,000
Yeah.
yen.
$20 for fucking pancakes.
Mm.
Like,
So I said to my friend, I was like, we're not paying $20 for pancakes. And that he's like, why not? It'd be so good. It's like jiggly and stuff. I was like, I'll make this for you.
At home.
At home, in your shitty kitchen. And we did. In his shitty kitchen, we made it. And he was like, wow, it's amazing. I was like, no, it's not. That's the point. It's not amazing. It's so easy. Fuck me.
But people will pay for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like that only goes so far.
Yeah.
And then people catch on and they're like, well, I went there once and it's like 2,000 yen, but I don't feel like I get my money's worth there, so I stop going.
Yeah.
And then those are the kind of businesses that just like rotate out over and over again. And it's like the next Oshare Cafe moves in, right? And it's just like, okay, this is the same shit, different day, and you'll be gone in a month.
Do you know that bubble tea is now phasing out? Have you seen what's taking its place?
No.
It's cream cheese tea. Cream cheese tea. And the reviews stop it. The reviews I read, okay? I read it, my friend at work told me about this. I looked at the reviews. The review said, and I fucking quote, yeah, it's tea and cream cheese. I prefer just tea.
Yeah.
And that was from someone who liked it. They were like, it's pretty good. I would prefer just to drink a normal tea. And I'm like, of course you fucking would.
They who was it? Like Boss Coffee made I think it was like last year. They made like a cream cheese and tea, like no, it was like Lipton or something. It was in like the carton. And I bought it, and I'm like, oh, like, this is, like, weird and seasonal and interesting. I bought it, and I'm like, this is hot fucking garbage. I took, like, 3 drinks, and I'm like, this is shit. And I just, like, gone. I was legitimately angry at 7-Eleven for selling this fucking shash. It's terrible.
That rotation is amazing. I've done that. There's the butter coffee.
Yeah.
And I have never drank something that has made me want to shit myself as much as butter coffee. Like, I drank a sip and automatically my body was like, this needs to not be in me. Like, my body was like, it's time.
We need to evacuate.
We need to evacuate now. And like, it was so bad. It was disgusting. And they're still fucking selling it. And the shelf is always full. Because no one's buying it. Because it's disgusting.
Yeah. It's you definitely know, like, when you see like a seasonal thing and the shelf is always full, you know that it's garbage.
You know that
nobody wants to buy it.
No one wants to fucking buy it. You know it's hot garbage.
Yeah.
God, it's disgusting. The other one is the like seasonal ice cream's pretty good.
Yeah. Usually.
Oh, you know when it's good when you can't buy it.
But yeah, when you can't buy it, you know it's good. So when you hit that konbini or you go to like a supermarket and it's there, you got to be like, okay, it is now or never. I have to pull the trigger or I'm never gonna eat this.
Yeah, there was a really good there's a chocolate called, you know, Black Thunder. Yeah, delicious chocolate.
Oh, the ice cream,
the mint one.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh my god, it was so good. It was 9 o'clock in the damn morning, and the mint ice cream had been out for for like 2 weeks now, and I
Yeah.
hadn't seen it. I hadn't tasted it. I didn't know what it looked like. I go into a set for water. What do I see? The mint ice cream. I was like, boy, it's now or never. And I bought it at 9 o'clock in the morning. I ate this ice cream and it was good.
and you did not regret that decision.
I did not regret the decision. It was so good. And I don't eat breakfast. Like, I don't eat. I normally don't eat until about 1 o'clock ish. That's how I have my first meal of the day. Apart from that, it's like water and coffee the entire time. So,
Yeah.
man, that ice cream was good. It was good. I was like, this was a wise choice. Thank you. Good,
So
man.
so speaking about tapioca though, now that you've mentioned it, it's very weird for me seeing it become popular here because back home, it's been popular forever.
Yep, same.
And I'm like, Japan, you are literally right next to Taiwan. Like, did you not get the memo? And it's better back home too, which
Yeah,
is weird.
Which is weird. My friend told me that, senpai friend, whatever. They basically told me that it goes in a loop. So tapioca was popular, like I think she said 5 or 6, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And then people had enough. They had their full of they're full of tapioca. They're done. That went. And
Yeah.
then circulated back, and now it's back again.
Now it's back
do you remember the cheese dog?
Vaguely.
Korean cheese thing, you bite it and it stretches or whatever. Then there was like the rainbow one, which is like the same thing.
Yeah.
Such bullshit.
Yeah.
There is a store in Machida, and I commend this man. He moves with the times. He's amazing. So when the cheese dog thing was popular, no, so it was a kebab store.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
like, yeah, now you get what I'm talking about. It's a
So he's
small
like-
little kebab store. Then the cheese dog became popular. He started selling cheese dogs.
Yeah.
Then the rainbow cheese dog became popular. He started selling that. Then like no more kebabs, just rainbow cheese dog and cheese dog.
Yeah.
Then that was done. Bubble tea. Now he sells bubble tea. He is constantly moving with the trends, and I think it's hilarious. Like that's so
I mean, you
funny.
kind of have to do that though, right?
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
The thing that is weird to me about tapioca here is like there's like 3 flavors.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Back home, I could get literally anything.
Mm-hmm.
And here I'm like, okay, milk tea or jasmine tea or nothing.
Nothing. I like nothing.
Yeah.
Love it. The best flavor is nothing.
Yeah.
I think if you go to like the big, I think Goncha,
Yeah.
like the big.
You
bubble-
can get more. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a bunch, but you have to wait for 7 hours.
Yeah,
that
that's
tea.
it's so weird because like back home I had a lot of Chinese friends and we would go to bubble tea a lot because there was a lot in the city I was in because we have lots of Chinese and Taiwanese immigrants and we just like go to this bubble tea place and they had like just like a lounge you could sit in
Oh yeah.
and we'd like sit there and like play Jenga and board games and shit and drink bubble tea and it was great but like there's nothing like that here.
No.
And, like, I never waited in line at the bubble tea place back home for longer than, like, a minute.
Yeah.
But here it's like, well, fucking forget it. If I see, like, 2 people in line, I'm like, well, it's gonna take this fucking dude behind the counter, like, 10 minutes to make 1 drink.
Yeah. Because
I'm
he's
like-
no idea what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
just like, nah, I ain't gonna waste my time.
the worst one was this one in Tachikawa. I think it's a Goncha, and the line loops around like the store, and then there's a break, and then the line continues on the stairwell near the entrance of the store, and I saw it go all the way up to the 2nd floor.
What the
of
fuck?
Of the stairwell, just full of people waiting for bubble tea, and it was like couples and high school kids and young people.
people, bubble tea ain't that good.
It ain't that-
good, but it ain't that good.
Ain't that good. It's good, but it ain't that fucking good, guys.
Yeah.
You need to stop this. And they do it a lot. Like Goncha is, I've never even tried Goncha because every time I'm like, maybe I'll give Goncha a go, it's
It's always full.
always full. It's always crazy. And I'm like, I don't want to wait for a drink. I don't want to do it. I don't want to wait for this drink.
Mm-hmm.
Can't. It's, fuck me. I love bubble tea, but I've not drank it in so long because, you know,
Yeah, it's more of a hassle
it's so much of a hassle.
Yeah.
If there's no line,
than great.
I'll get it. But this is the problem. If there's no line for the bubble
The place
tea,
is crap.
yeah, probably crap. Yeah, probably. But if
Yeah.
there's no line and there's a Starbucks and there's a little line, I'm gonna go for the Starbucks because caffeine is better than bubble tea.
Yeah, I agree. I would rather have coffee, which is weird
And that's
because I'm not a coffee drinking person.
I'm
I would
not too.
rather have coffee.
we can do. It's shit.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly. Oh, what we got? Oh, man, we got like 2 hours.
Yeah,
nice.
dude, we definitely are killing it here.
That's a nice one. All right, let's wrap this up so a young man can drink some water.
You got the water
I'm
is
literally
right
drinking
there.
water as I go.
Yeah.
Dude, nice talk.
Yeah.
Nice talk, my man.
It'd be very, very rambly, but I think,
I like
do we want to do a TLDR, I didn't listen to your bullshit, I skipped to the last 10 minutes?
Yeah, so if you didn't listen to our bullshit and you skipped the last 10 minutes, welcome. I'm Jordan, and this is... So, basically, best city for me, Kyushu. The worst, Osaka.
Yep.
And to round up, Hiroshima Okonomiyaki, the best okonomiyaki.
Don't at me.
Don't at me. Don't fucking at me. Actually, at me. Fucking Tokyo Okonomiyaki lovers. We'll talk about your damn mochi cravings.
There's none of those people. There's zero.
No, my eyes is empty. Empty
Yeah.
photo, just like no one gives a shit.
Someone's gonna make it at Tokyo Okonomiyaki fan 2019.
69 420.
It's like, Tokyo Okonomiyaki is so much better than...
It's actually really good because like
Block.
the culture and here, delete.
Delete. Yeah.
Deleting the app from my phone. Go
You
and do
ever
it.
see it take so bad, you just had to delete the app?
I'm like, ooh, gotta get a new phone now. This one's contaminated. What you do?
Yeah.
Best and worst?
Me, best and worst. Best is like not a city. Like,
True.
Take your time. Go out to the more rural places.
Yeah.
And like do the research. The people put stuff up on the internet. You can find it. Go to places that people don't go. Don't go to fucking Robot Cafe in Tokyo. Don't go to like tourist trap bullshits.
Don't do it.
You know, it might seem like a good time. You'd be like, yeah, you go home, you like tell your friends, oh, you know, I had a great time in Tokyo. You will have a more interesting and more varied and better time.
Yeah.
I feel like if you do some stuff in the city, then go outside for a day,
Way better.
then come back.
Way better. 100%.
As far as worst place, Kyoto. Kyoto isn't bad.
Sorry, Kyoto.
Kyoto's overhyped.
Yeah, he's got that.
I like it. It's great. But really,
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I've seen a temple. I've seen every temple. As mean as that is. Unless there's something very specific about that temple. Like,
I see where you're coming from, though.
if it's like, oh, I went to this temple, it all looks the same. But if you're gonna try and tell me, oh yeah, you can go to one temple and Kiyomizu-dera is the exact same, you're a fucking idiot. First off,
yeah.
It's completely different. So there are some places that obviously are worth checking out.
Yeah.
Go to Ginkakuji, not Kinkakuji.
Boy, listen. Go to both just for comparison's sake, but at the same time, meh.
Yeah.
Silver's better.
Go to Kinkakuji if you have extra time.
Yeah.
If you don't have extra time, buy a postcard and skip.
Yeah, it's skippable. Honestly, it's skippable.
Yeah.
Cool. Guys, you can catch me at Afro in Japan. That's my Insta, and that's the only place you'll find me because I don't use anything else really.
Yeah. I don't use Twitter either.
And you'll find us here at this podcast.
Yeah, you'll find us here at this podcast. We should probably do a better job of putting it out there.
We will.
It is available in a lot of places now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Spotify, Anchor. There's like 2 other things. It's getting put on Apple
Fantastic.
as well. So you'll be able to find it. Thanks to the 8 people who did listen to the last episode.
Thanks, guys. We love you.
Because
It was hot trash.
yeah, it was pretty bad. But given that we didn't advertise, 8's not bad.
Not bad.
8 people decided to click on it based off the name alone, and goddamn, I don't know what you were thinking, but thanks.
Guys, but thank you.
So yeah, I think that'll round this one out. Catch you next week when we talk about more bullshit for another 2 hours.
Can't wait. Have a good one, guys. Have a good week.